Oh, I forgot to join. Hello, everybody. How's it going? Wow, 35 streak, Bree. Hello. Who do we have in chat? We have, what do we have? We have, Rainbow Dragon. We have Charlie. We have Beta Bash, Takio, Bench Dude, Caffeine Expert, Takio, Atomic, Nizumi, Bree, Delta. Hello. We have Little 2D over, over at YouTube. Hi, how's it going? For those of you who aren't aware of what's going on, we're playing through, this might be the final stream, possibly, of Hatoful Boyfriend, the dating sim, the cute little dating sim with the cute / dark / depressing endings was all a setup for a murder mystery, and we got decapitated and dismembered and spread throughout the school. And now we're playing from the point of view of Ryota, who is our childhood best friend, to figure out what the fuck is going on. There's a dome, there's a metal scarecrow, a lot happened yesterday. It's fucking crazy. Hang on. I forgot to take my meds. This is a meds check for anybody who needs to take meds, vitamins, mind rails, fucking supplements, whatever you need. If you haven't done that yet, you should go do that. I've got my gamer sup, so you can I'm drinking Anime Girl Thigh today, because it's my favorite. You can get 10% off, code union, get some gamer subs and shit. Okay, hello G4R on Heechon Doe. Alright, let's go, let's get started. So, where we last left off was whether or not to open the dome. So I think the main conflict here was whether or not maybe there's like something really scary happening outside and the dome is like for the bird's own protection. But I think opening it is probably like the most interesting thing to do, so we're gonna open it. Let's open it. We need to get everyone out of here. Agreed. We can confirm once and for all that the talk of a disaster was nonsense. It's fucking Hurricane Katrina outside. Escape hatch opened. I guess it's not for the whole dome. No matter, all we need to do is get a look outside. Just having the hatch open is better anyway, in case there really is a storm or something out there. Open the dome. Stop having it be closed. The escape hatch will close automatically in 15 minutes. To reopen it, please reboot and try again. It closes on its own? That seems like a risky design. 15 minutes isn't enough to get everyone out. Let's go out and take a look before it closes. We're going outside again, Mr. Nanaki. If it's safe, we'll organize an evacuation at the gym. That's a good... Wait, do I have it muted? Okay, I don't have it muted. No, alright. That's a good idea. Maybe he'll come too. Sakazaki, doctor, what will you two do? Oh, the doctor's here! Okay, I thought Shu was, like, left alone with the corpse. But I guess he's in here. Well, I don't have any more business here. I shall return to the lab. Now he's gonna be alone with the corpse. Leaving Hiyoko alone with another man would hardly be gentlemanly, so I'll go with the doctor. Thank you, Yuya. Well then, let's go, Kuwara, Shirogane. Very well. Yep. There's a tiny little hatch at the very top of the dome, and we're assuming that control opened it, so let's see where it takes us. Where was that hatch? Have you eyes or pickled onions? Right there. The hatch, high above the ground, is open. Looks like the control panel worked. I think every birdie should be able to fly up to that. I checked the guide to see if anything would happen. It's from the old translation, and wouldn't you believe it, for some reason Shu is referred to here as Goon. Leaving Goon alone with a body would be dangerous. A YouTube thumbnail is still reverse 999. I don't think can I update that manually? Because I can't change categories here. I think it'll update manually. Possibly? Maybe? I'm not sure. If there's a way to update... Hang on. Webcam? No. Manage? No. No, that'll exit my stream. Yeah, there's no setting to update my thumbnail on YouTube. Analytics? Yeah. You should be able to change the thumbnail? Okay, well... Fuck me then, I guess. I really don't like create highlight reel, add stream marker, settings, default overlay for breaks, no, pop out dashboard, stream, nope, that's gonna exit my, where is the setting to update the thumbnail? I really do not like YouTube's layout. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Hey, Vinthulium. Anyway, I'll just leave it for now, I guess. If anyone has like a step-by-step oh wait, actually, hang on. I'll do it during ad break. I don't want to, I want to play this game. Everybody should be able to fly up to that. It's a little narrow, so we'll have to go 2 or 3 at a time. But outside, yeah, it's perfectly clear. We can only see the sky, but there is no storm or gale. Nothing but the same calm autumn sky from this morning. No earthquake and no typhoon, and the announcement video was a fake. I think it's safest to assume the whole thing was a lie. I am curious about the state of things out there, but the door closes on its own, so we had best think carefully before going out. We can't see the city at all. We don't really know what's going on out there, if anything. But if there really is no disaster, and this is all some plot surrounding Tosaka's death, then we need more clues. I'll go. Are you sure? We have no guarantee that it's safe out there. It isn't safe here either. Look, the hatch is open! It is! We can go home! No, you're supposed to be in the gym. You shouldn't go out yet. Like heck, we're sticking around with nothing but that bogus explanation from earlier. I can't wait any longer. I'm going out. Uh-oh. Wait, come back. Come back at once. We don't know if it's safe out there yet. What the fuck? Was that a gunshot? A gunshot? Well, we have to go help him. Calm down, Kawara. You'll only get yourself shot as well. But... As if to laugh at my shock, the hatch gives an unpleasant rumble and swings shut. He was shot. As soon as he went out, someone on the other side shot him. It's not a natural disaster. If we go out, we get killed. But why? Third class end? Oh, third class ed. Okay, fourth. What the fuck? Well, we just totally got an NPC killed. Oopsie. I'm scared. Hyoko's corpse delivered without warning throughout the school. The students gathered without explanation in the gym. The headmaster appearing on screen to announce an emergency situation and then turning up dead. The gray dome enclosing the school. The scarecrow appearing for no apparent reason in the sealed-off building. And now, the students shot dead if they try to escape. What is going on outside? How humiliating. It would seem that things are worse than we ever expected. If only I'd stopped him. There was nothing we could do that we didn't, Kawara. The last thing you'd need to do now is start mourning what we've lost. You don't intend to give up now, do you? No, I'm fine. We have to keep going. I think we should keep quiet about this to everyone in the gym. We could explain to them after we figured out what to do. Yeah, that's probably the best way to do it. Our one chance at escape turns out to be a one-way ticket across the sticks. There's nothing we can do but search for clues inside the school. Where shall we go next? Let's go back to the maintenance office. Mr. One might have that file open. Very well. Okay, I'm gonna save it in a separate slot. Because the last save slot was right before we made the selection, so not opening the hatch might lead to something different. We returned to the maintenance office and explained what outside happened to Mr. One. I see. It seems that our worst predictions have come to bear their evil fruit. Our worst predictions? Do you know something? We can predict things without knowing that they will happen. Confusing predictions with reality can be fatal. Oh, confusing predictions with reality can be fatal, young one. I've been wondering for a while. Mr. One, are you really just a maintenance worker? An hesitant student was shot. I suppose it's time I introduce myself properly. Oh, now you do, eh? Leon JB? I am Leon JB, one of the great soaring wings of the Dove Party. S-Class agent, pleased to meet you. The Dove Party? It looks like a cockatiel to me. I have heard of this Dove Party, the secret organization that advocates living in harmony with humans, correct? You are well informed, young one. It is a noble's duty to be well informed. I feel like I must have missed something. There are two schools of thought driving the politics of today. The Dove Party, who believe we should live peacefully with humans, and the Hawk Party, who believe we should exterminate them. Exterminate? But I thought the wars with humans were over. Do you really believe that everyone just decided to live happily together? Sadly, that is not how the world works. There are still many disagreements between birds and humans, and so the hawks and the doves have come to the fore. We discovered hawk activity at this school, and so I was dispatched to investigate. And what we feared would happen has happened. Wait a minute, are you saying the Hawk Party has something to do with St. Pigeonations? It seems hard to believe. The school is known for its tolerant policies towards humans. It even welcomed Tosaka as a representative. I cannot confirm or deny it, but there are a growing number of Hawk operatives attached to the school. The headmaster's secret file will probably answer some of your questions. Oh, you got it open, thank you. That should speed things up a little. Let's look inside. The Human Representative. To help humans and birds advance hand and feather towards a bright and happy future, we have decided to enroll one human in the school starting in the year 2187. They will be the Human Representative. The pandemic has long since ended, but we must nonetheless be cautious of the risk of infection with Sumatera influenza when making our selection. We will pick a strong, healthy 15-year-old human who displays hereditary resistance to Sumatera influenza. The Human Representative. This is talking about Tosaka, no matter how we look at it. 2187, that's when we enrolled here. Come on, let's read the rest. The chosen individual will be a symbol of human concession, to wit, a hostage for birds. If the representative is to die in the school, the entire campus will be sealed off, and all the birds inside will be given to the humans as prisoners. The seal will be lifted 12 hours after the death is confirmed, and the birds will be delivered to the humans. The school will be declared an extraterritorial zone, and avian protests of any human reprisal will not be tolerated. If Hiyoko is to die... So her death was connected to the dome after all. And the important part is this final gruesome exchange. Basically, if anything happens to Hiyoko, the representative of humanity, then the entire school takes the blame. Oh, so it would seem they trap us in here to give the humans time to arm themselves. The dome will open in a few hours, but what waits us outside is a horde of bloodthirsty monkeys. How humorous. It's not humorous at all! So, this was the true face of her enrollment here. I'd rather think that this whole thing was arranged to widen the divide between humans and birds from the start. Indeed, things here go deeper than we ever realized. As you know, the school's public stance is very liberal on the human cohabitation issue. In fact, the school's principal financer, the Ichijo Group, has been heavily influenced in human charities for the past 20 years. I have investigated the history of St. Pigeonations extensively, and I can confirm that it was founded with the ideal of coexistence with humans. But the Hawk Party has been sending agents here for a long time, eating away at the system. Like a dreadful virus. We have had information about this document for some time. It is real. It's kind of hard to take all this in at once. Just to make sure, for 12 hours the dome will remain closed. During that time, humans will gather to take revenge. And then, when the dome opens, they will kill every bird in sight. And with that, another era of war between birds and humans will begin. That student who got shot when he flew out the hatch, there are already humans waiting out there with guns. She was discovered this morning and the dome was raised soon after. So the time is not from when she died, but from when her death is confirmed. The evacuation was about 2 hours ago? Yeah, it was right at the start of second period, around 10 o'clock. And so we have until 10 p.m. before we're all killed. You seem awfully calm, Sakuya, even after watching somebody get shot. Remain calm, Kawada. Do nothing but worry about what's gone wrong and you'll be next. I do not know who did this, but they will rue the day they decided to tangle with a labelle. What is it this time, Mr. Leone? Just past 2. We have only 8 hours, then. 8 hours. We have to find an escape route in 8 hours or we'll be killed. But if we go outside, we'll be killed anyway. Just getting outside isn't enough. There has to be another way. My dictionary does not contain the word impossible. We shall continue the investigation. You're very decisive, Sakuya. I'm glad you're here. Do not attempt to flatter me, Kuwara. I'm not, I mean it. We found the connection between Hyoko's death and the dome. There is clearly some sort of intrigue behind it all. There's no word in the Kremnoa language for impossible. I don't want to die without knowing the truth. That's kind of a one-sided contract, eh? What happens if Hyoko went on, like, a murder rampage? Do the birds get to shoot all the humans? Like, who made this deal? We'd better go now. We have to solve this before we run out of time. You are a promising lad. If I were to give you a piece of advice, well, don't miss the forest for the trees. Don't miss the forest for the trees? Sakuya, there's one more file. Operation Hatoful. What is that? I don't know. That's what it says on here. The bottom half is torn off. We can't read it at any rate. I don't feel like it has anything hopeful anyway. That's an awfully friendly name for a confidential document, though. Stupid Japanese! Look, it's spelled hurtful! Whoa, it is! Because Hatoful is how you say hurtful in Japanese, okay. I thought Hatoful just meant hurtful! I suspect that we will find many of the things to come quite hurtful. Ooh, right. It was probably something important, given that it was locked in that was in the locked file. Indeed. I hadn't heard of this hurtful thing before, but you might want to look into the school's history. The school's history? At any rate, the headmaster must have known what would happen after Tosaka died. The escape hatch was no doubt put in place to allow him alone to escape. Which means that maybe he had a guarantee of safety for himself? I don't want to suspect an elder, but it does look that way. Everything going on here is connected. We may well find something of use in the records. Right, let's go look at the school. Let's go look at the school documents then. I'm not the only Dove agent in this school. I'm sure the other will help you as well. Good luck, gentlemen. Time to go look for more clues. Maybe we should write in the notes first. Mr. Leone said to investigate the school's history, but how? Where do we look? The headmaster's office or the library, perhaps? We already looked through the headmaster's office. Did you see anything like school records or anything? I would have thought they would be there, but I don't recall seeing any. The library it is, then. I think that means save. Oh, okay. I'll save it in this slot. Perfect. Library it is, then. And the mystery we have left to solve is the blood-stained stranger Oko saw going into the infirmary yesterday. Hi, Sideways. Exactly. What with the headmaster dying, an army of gun-toting bipeds showing up to turn us all into jerk chicken, and it all, I almost forgot about it. And the scarecrow, we still don't know where he came from. He appeared along with the dome, and no doubt is connected to it. If we continue to investigate it, I am sure his origins will become clear. And Tosaka's gruesome end is the best clue we have. For now, we should forget the puppet and chase after the blood-stained bird. Right. That's that decided then. We'll go to the library to read up on the school's history, and we'll look for that bird. It probably doesn't matter, but what should we do first? Go... Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I need to see if Nageki's there. I need to see if Nageki's gonna show up. The library. I wonder if Nageki's at the gym yet. Nageki? Who? I met him in the library earlier. He stayed behind. An unusually dense individual, to be sure. The library is a little ways away from here. We spent some time jogging through the hallways. I've been trying to ignore it, but the dim light makes the library even creepier than the rest of the school. Getting hung up over little things at a time like this is a sign of weak nerves. Really? Well then, where are the school documents? Probably not where just anybody can look at them. Any birdie could look at them. They are probably somewhere in the back then. How dull. Come, let us search. Right. Books, and none of them what we're looking for. I was hoping they'd be in this corner, but apparently not. And here a line of incredibly dusty That's odd. There are 9 of them. Volume 6 is missing. That's weird. Did some birdie misfile them? Anyway, St. Pigeon Nation's history. It's not back here with the large volumes, so maybe it's a smaller book? It's not here. Ah! You never left? Is that a problem? Well, not really, but I told you earlier there's an emergency going on. I can't tell if he doesn't realize what's going on or just doesn't care. The records. Huh? Keep looking there, and you'll never find them. So you know where they are? Yep. Well, since he's here even now, I imagine he basically lives in here. So it's hardly surprising that he knows where to find things. I don't have much time. Could you tell me where to find them? By request. Request? You don't know what that is? He gazes at me with eyes like black holes of cosmic disdain. You can only get at them by request. They're not kept out here. Then where are they kept? Behind the reception desk, in the back. It's not locked, so go ahead. There are a number of bookshelves behind the desk, it's true. Thank you, Nageki, really. Don't worry about it. You've been mumbling to yourself ever since we split up. Please, try to remain in charge of your faculties, Koara. Oh, sorry, I was talking to him. Talking? To the bookshelves? Surely there are better uses for your energy. No, Nageki was telling me where to find the... There's no one else here. Cease this bizarre monodrama. What is he talking about? Nageki is standing right next to me. It's not like he's behind a shelf or something. I was worried he was a figment of my imagination for a minute, but he just told me where to find the records. But Sakuya... Let's find out. Can I ask you something, Nageki? Yes? Are you... a hallucination? If I was, that means you're asking a hallucination whether or not he's a hallucination. Yeah, that's right. It does seem a little weird. Doesn't matter. Maybe I am, or maybe I'm not. That doesn't answer anything! This doesn't usually happen. I've never been able to talk to a bird I've just met before. I think I will remember everything soon. What about you? Have you found the thing you forgot yet? Nageki, do you know something about that? Uh-huh. He disappeared. The thing I forgot. That's exactly what the doctor said, too. Why did Nageki know about that? It wasn't just a coincidence, was it? Am I forgetting something important about all this? I don't think I can dismiss him as just a hallucination. Was Ryota once human too? I'm so confused. Request only books. This shelf? Looks like it. I see a lot of the same books as were in the headmaster's office. Chronology of St. Pigeon Nations. This? Let's see. 2180, founding of the school. Same year, Ichijo Kitsugu inaugurated as headmaster. 2180, much more recent than I'd thought. Only 8 years. I hadn't known either. Aside from that, it's all transfer student records and sports scores. Is there really a clue in here? Wait, Sakuya, look at this! 2183, medical center shut down due to fire. Medical center? Does a school have something like that? I don't think so. There was no mention of it in the student guide. I suppose it was never reopened. Does it say anything else? Right here. Damage from the fire. The book presents us with a new mystery, as if to taunt our inability to hold all those we already have. A new sort of mystery. 2183, medical center shut down due to fire. Freshman Fujishiro Nageki died in the basement where the fire started. So he lit the fire himself, because he said that he committed suicide. But he also said he committed suicide in the library. When we went down his route, he said he committed suicide in the library. He killed himself right here, is what he said. So either he's misremembering, or the library is where... No, because the city died in the basement, and we're not in the basement. We're not in the basement. I don't know. Didn't I just hear that name? The exact same, but that's... Nageki died 5 years ago? Then what is the Nageki I keep meeting today? He didn't deny that he was a hallucination. Sakuya couldn't see him, which means he's a ghost. Don't say such dreadful things. It's unscientific. Tout is I don't know how to say French. We're betting our lives on this search, you know? I won't have any occult rubbish brought into it. But I think he knew something. If he is the same bird, that he could be the key to solving this mystery. So you intend to rely on some invisible ghost? There are limits, Kawara! I spent some time looking for him in the library, but couldn't find him. Are we above? I mean, I guess ghosts do float. But then why does he misremember killing himself in the library? He's always found me rather than the other way around. I'll just have to wait for him to show up again. The blood-stained bird. Okay, let me save in the other slot, because that was another choice. So we're going to save there. Blood-stained bird. Do you have an idea? I feel like I should... It's not something I'd encounter normally, but for some reason. Don't I know somebody like that? Vague as always. We do have a time limit here. We must not fall behind. I know. If I remember what it is, I'll say right away. Maybe Yuya was still in there? Let's go ask him again. He did say he was there until he returned home. If anyone went in, he should have seen them, however. He said that he saw nothing out of the ordinary. If what's said is true, then he was lying. Which would mean the doctor was lying too. Very well. Yuya! Salutations, how goes the investigation? Well, just who do you think I am? Yeah, unlike me, you're a very capable bird. Yuya, we want to ask you something. Oh? I'll answer anything that doesn't violate my privacy, so ask away. Did you really not see anything yesterday after school? I'm not sure what you mean. I thought the doctor and I already verified each other's innocence. We were in the infirmary the entire time. We talked to San earlier. He said that he saw a bloodstained stranger going to the infirmary yesterday. Did you see anything like that? Nope, sorry. Could you be the bloodstained bird yourself? Yikes, no, as you can see, I'm not hurt anywhere at all. Besides, he said he saw this bird going to the infirmary, not going into the infirmary, right? Yeah, he did. Anyway, I didn't see anything. There's not much more I can say. Right, Doctor? Yes, that's right. No one came yesterday. I don't think we'll find anything more here, Sakuya. Let's move on. Indeed. Did those two really not see anything yesterday? If there had actually been some blood-stained stranger, then that would mean that Yuya and the doctor are hiding something. Where do we... The medical center seems like a good place to go now. Indeed, where is it? That's the problem. I've never heard of it before either. It sounds rather large. I wouldn't expect it to be that hard to find. The record book said the fire broke out in the basement, and if the building was burnt to the ground, it would have said so. It should still be here, then. Assuming it wasn't demolished. Are there any unused buildings on the campus? Unused buildings. Oh yeah, that old hall. Old hall? That's what we call it. It's by the back gate, and it's not used for... What's wrong? The school hasn't even been around for 10 years. What reason does it have for having an old hall? Oh, now that you mention it, that is kind of strange. Come, guide me there. Yeah, Killer Squirtle, there is a character that is like a bleed heart pigeon sort of character, but we don't know where he is in this timeline. We didn't wish for him during Tenabata, so I'm not entirely sure where he is. This is it. It doesn't really look like a medical center. It's pretty much the same as the main building, yeah. Looks like the door's locked. Then we shall break it down. I'm trying to sound like a delinquent, Sakuya. What? What did I say? Don't worry about it. We'd probably be suspended for breaking in here, but this is an emergency. We don't have a choice. Okay, so it's a completely different building. Uh-oh. Oh! We know that crash! Oh, it's awfully dusty in here. It has been left unused for 5 years. It appears they didn't leave much behind. Everything's empty. I wonder if they cleared everything out when they sealed the building. This all looks pretty much the same as in the main building. Bah! Did we come here for nothing? Let's look around a little more. Look, this door still has a sign on it. I guess it was the reference room. I do not relish the prospect of wandering about this mausoleum of schoolrooms, but very well. Oh, it's even dustier in here. The shelves are marked with dates. Perhaps they once held medical records. There's nothing left now, though. And Operation Hatoful. Huh? Among the rows of dates, sure enough, there is a shelf labeled Operation Hatoful. Empty as well. Would have been asking too much to hope to find anything anyway. Operation Hatoful. I wonder what it is. Who knows? Something put in place along with the human representative business, so no doubt it was nothing good. Is Operation Hatoful connected to this medical center? What if it's the source of the mystery we're tangled in now? My head hurts. The only things left are archaic medical journals. Huh? It's the Encyclopedia, Volume 6. An odd place to keep one. Wait, look at the volume numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. Oh, it's an upside down. It's not a 6. It's an upside down 9. What? Does this unpleasant arrangement hold some meaning? I saw them like this in the library, too. A bunch of old encyclopedias. Yeah, can I look at these for a bit? Do as you please. The ones in the library had the same binding. And in the place of Volume 9, there's an extra copy of Volume 6. Look, this copy of Volume 6 has a library sticker on it. Perhaps it came from the library then. Someone must have brought it here when the medical center was still open. They probably switched it with Volume 9. An unpleasant piece of mischief, to be sure. Yeah, the other volumes all seem as they should. There probably isn't anything in the extra copy of Volume 9, but maybe we should go to see if it came from here. When we get back to the main building, let's go check the library. Provided it isn't a mere waste of time. We leave the reference room and continue our investigation of the medical center. Well, we've searched the entire first floor and yet to find what we're after. The stairs into the basement? Apparently the fire that closed this building 5 years ago started in the basement, but we haven't found it yet. The elevator doesn't have a button for it either. How do we get in? Perhaps we can't anymore. Huh? Look at that wall. The wall? It looks like a normal concrete wall to me. Don't you see it? Stupid peasant. What about it? Think back to the building's exterior and the second floor. There shouldn't be a wall here. It's small, but there's a space behind there. It must have been sealed off after the fire. Now that he mentions it, this wall is a slightly different color than the rest, which would make sense if it had been put in later. So the stairs are beyond here? It seems likely. Isn't this a bit much for cleanup of some fire? We probably won't be able to break this down. If we can't get in there, I doubt we'll find anything more of use in here. At least we found that thing from the headmaster's documents again. Yeah, let's head back. We know that noise! Where is he? Did you hear something? Yes. Someone else just broke in here. This could be bad. We're in a dead end with concrete all around. We need to get somewhere with a window fast. Run! Yes! Stop! Ah, it's here! Wait, calm down, Quara. It's small. It's a tiny Filipino. So it is. Too small to be the Scarecrow. Uh-huh. Aren't you from 2-2? I am the Crimson Fallen Angel on Hell. I knew it. The manga club boy from the class next door. He's famous around the school for being a nutcase, but what is he doing in here? I think I'm going to have a headache. Textoris Melodia Funeris. Who, me? Good for you, Kawara. He came all this way to give you a title. It's not good at all. Nothing but trouble will come of it. I don't know why you came here, Angel, but it's dangerous. We're supposed to be in the gym with everybody else, so come on, let's go back. I am not allowed rest. Not until I've fulfilled my duty. Killer Squirtle, this was something that we knew in advance because this was one of the routes. So we kind of figured that the bloodstained guy was this guy who hasn't presented himself in this route yet. So, yes. In accordance with the pact of old, I must seal you here now, Textoris Melodia Funeris. Undertaker! Undertaker? I hardly... If that's it, then, So the time has come at last. I will not be stopped now, Crimson Angel of Judeca, come! Angel, Crimson Fallen Angel, appeared. Angel uses Dark Void Shock. I'm gonna save, just in case I get fucked. Ryota takes 24 damage. Oh wait, we have... Wait. Does he have the same stats as Hiyoko? Ryota's turn. I'm gonna click this one. I saved it, so it's fine if I fuck up. Unleashes Blue Moon Slash. 78 damage. Cease this jack acting, you wretched imbeciles! Sakuya attacks! Ryota takes 260 damage! Ryota returns to his senses! Angel takes 295 damage? Angel is shaken! Okay, so, like, our hit points didn't go down, so maybe that isn't ours. Huh? I am shocked, Kawara, to think that even you would go along with that farce! What? He disrupted my territory! I got carried away by Angel before I even noticed. Influencing the very reality of his surroundings is a frightful power indeed. You, Luzon, what did you come here to do? After what you just did, I think you may be our prime suspect. I came here to do but one thing. I must follow the demon spores. A whole new variety of what the heck are you talking about? Perhaps you could explain in normal Japanese? Your dialect is somewhat opaque. I don't think it's just his dialect, Sakuya. The end is calling me, that is all. This is a cross I must bear. He stares off into space as if gazing at something far away. Maybe that basically means that he's a thrill seeker? So, you're a moth allured by candle's light, Luzon. No, I am stained in crimson, clad in night, unforgiven. My eternal blood seal calls me to purgatory. More crazy talk. It's not exactly a blood seal. That blood-stained chest is just the way Bleeding Heart's plumage looks. Oh. What is it, Kawara? Blood-stained chest. Sakuya, do you think maybe the blood-stained stranger Sun saw was... Oh, hell, where were you yesterday, after school? What were you doing? Battling minor demons of Baal and following the demon spores. Could you rephrase that? Rufa, the Tree of Blight, called out to me. He's asking you to say it using words we understand. Hollowed Magician of White, your anger now. It is the power of the demon spores. I think it's the power of you, Angel. Bah! I must compromise. I was in the place the ignorant many refer to as the infirmary. I knew it. I think we need to talk to you. Come. And so we left the medical center, Sakuya dragging Angel behind him. This is a bloodstained stranger Oko-san saw! That's it then. We need to know what you did yesterday. Did you go to the infirmary? If I could, I would have. But only the Chosen One can stop the demon spores. In other words, he didn't. Useless! The gate was sealed with the power of darkness. However, Edel Blau did venture within. Edel Blau? Who's that? That's us. Or rather, Hiyoko. Explain in terms known to sane individuals, please. The Apostle of the Blue Sky, Edel Blau. She also goes by Tasaka Hiyoko. Hiyoko went into... What? Uh-oh. Hiyoko was in the infirmary yesterday, after school. But the doctor in Yuya said that no one came, and nothing happened. They're lying. Did they kill her? Oh, fuck. I hope I didn't say anything important. I was just clicking. You are different from those peasants, Sakuya. You were chosen from the day you were born. You must remain conscious of this. Yes, Father. We are the chosen ones. It is our duty to guide the foolish common folk. Yes, Father. Look at them, crawling in the mud. There is no value in their lives. Were it not for our compassion, they would die as miserably as they live. Yes, Father. Their very blood is tainted. Their world is not yours. You must never speak with them again. Do you understand? Yes, Father. To Japan? Yes, you will be staying there for some time. Arrangements have already been made for your education. Remember, you must such as bring honor to our family, Sakuya. Yes, father. Also, Dr. Iwamine is in residence at the institution you will be attending. He is a prestigious doctor. It would not be exaggerating to say that our current glory is thanks in part to him. Do not disrespect him. Yes, father. Yeah, I'd expect this for the doctor, but Yuya? In our route when we ran away and became secret agents forever? Like, he didn't kill us then? I mean, the fact we got decapitated twice by the doctor is like, I think it might have something for it. You know, maybe. Angel saw Hiyoko going into the infirmary yesterday, and then the door was locked. The doctor and Yuya must have seen her. What happened in there? They must both be lying. Yuya has been helping us all this time, and I don't want to suspect him, but he's clearly been hiding the truth. Could Yuya be covering for the doctor? We don't know that for sure. The Mongol could be lying to cast doubt on Dr. Iwamine. It's not impossible, but from what we've seen so far, the most likely conclusion is that they're working together. Sakuya, you were the one who said we needed to remove our biases. We need to solve this. I am aware. I want to go confront them now, but with only Angel's testimony, our evidence is a little weak. They'll probably slip out of it again if we go now. They're both much more eloquent than I am, and they'll try to dodge the issue, which means we need to search the infirmary. Do you intend to go in without asking? Yeah. The more stealthily we do it, the better, right? If the doctor finds out, he'll come up with some way of stopping us for sure. Understood. I will go to the lab and keep them occupied, while you search the infirmary. Thank you, Sakuya. A moment, gentlemen. Mr. Leone! I have something for you. Sorry for being late. I was somewhat delayed. What are these? The first is the massive key. It should open just about any of the simple locks in the school, and is as bright and massive as its owner, that's me. The other is a stun gun. If you need to protect yourself, use it. You will have more use for those than I, Kawara. Hold on to them. Right. Thank you, Mr. Leone. Maybe I should write in the notes before I go into the infirmary. Oh my god. Oh, we're gonna fucking die. Oh, we're gonna... Well, it's a stun gun. The hour of judgment has come. You cannot use the Dark Tree's power here. Return to the void, Wallenstein. Well, he seems excited. I wonder what the doctor's doing. Being slandered by Mr. Higure, as you can see. Please stop breaking school property, Mr. Higure. I have returned from Dudecca to defeat you. As long as you live, calamitous sorcerer, the world will be wrapped in eternal despair. When he says things with such conviction, I almost find myself believing him. Please, that isn't funny. Yes, come on, Higure. Let's go back to the gym, okay? No, stop! Do not throw me out like some wretched doll! I suspect he has suffered from megalomania since birth. Megalomania? Whatever do you mean? Delusions of grandeur. Eschewing societal standards, he lives his life in the midst of some bizarre fantasy. Perhaps it is genetic. There would be no helping it then, would there? He is unusually active in the destructive of his surroundings, especially given his physique. Internal prejudice is a terrible thing, I suppose. He is no doubt exerting to the limits of his capacity at all times. The most dangerous part is his ability to bring his surroundings into his fantasy, though I seem to be less affected than you. And since, although I invited him to the school, I have yet to find a use for him, the whole thing has been nothing but a waste of time. So he invited him here. Did you say something just now, Doctor? Nothing at all. Excuse me. Oh, hello, Shirogane. What's going on? Where did Kawara go? He is investigating another area at the moment. Only Dr. Iwamine and Nanaki are here now. Isn't Sakazaki here? I think he's walking around to calm his nerves again. He's very brave to be out and about with that scarecrow on the loose. Not brave, just impudent. Stupid mongrel. Stop pretending to be migratory. Get back here so I can distract you. I wanted to occupy both of them if possible, but at least they don't realize that we suspect them yet. Just the doctor should be enough. Dr. Iwamine, I came here to ask your opinion of something. My opinion? I fear I will not be of much use to you here. My body has never required me to visit the infirmary. I have not had much occasion to talk to the doctor since moving here, but I can read his expression perfectly well, all the same. It says, I'm not telling you anything. Where is Mr. Kawara? Did you have a falling out? He did seem to be suspecting me based on nothing but his own prejudice. A pity. I agree, sir. To doubt someone based merely on one's own preconceptions is... beliverness, sir. It is nonsense. That's right. I must be perfectly logical in all things. You are renowned as one of the most intelligent birds in the world, Doctor. I do not think that you could be involved in such a grisly crime as this. It is an honor to be so praised by the heir to the LaBelle family. Completely flat, does he never speak with emotion. I hold a deep respect for you, Doctor. You might not be aware, but my father owes his life due to your medicine. A few years ago, your work allowed the LaBelle family to continue on to even greater glory. Is that so? I had not known. I am afraid that I know little of the fates of the drugs that I develop. The life of but one bird may not be significant to you, but we of the LaBelle family will never forget. Oh, how wonderful. I take it your father is a figure of great respect. Of course, the family head must always be honored. It would seem that you hold your own biases even more dearly than Mr. Kawara holds his, almost like the foundation of your very existence. I'd rather like to see the expression on your face when that foundation collapses. Why is he so fucking weird? Stop saying weird things! Locked. Has it been locked ever since the alarm this morning? The doctor went straight to the lab to begin the autopsy, and I think he's been with somebody else ever since. Let's see, maybe that massive thing Mr. Leon gave me will do the trick. Yes! This room has always been a little creepy, but it's even worse in this dim light. I need to look for evidence that Hiyoko was in here, quickly. But where do I start? The longer I spend poking around in corners, the bigger risk that I'll get caught. I need to remember, I've been in here a lot, every time I got sick. Where would the doctor hide something that he didn't want anyone else to see? Didn't he forbid even his assistants from touching his desk? It would seem he keeps his drawers locked tight. You're up, massive thing. Inside are medical records. He's probably supposed to keep personal information locked up, though I never really thought of him as the respectful type. There are only 1, 2, 3, 4 files. The names are Kawara Ryota, Tosaka Hiyoko, Fujishiro Nageki, and Shirogane Sakuya. What? I'm not surprised to see a file on me in here, but Hiyoko and Sakuya never had reason to be in here, and Fujishiro Nageki. Looking closely, Nageki's folder says St. Pigeonation's Medical Center on the side, while the others don't. And the date is from 5 years ago. Did he take this from the medical center? Since it's here, he must know something about the fire back then. Are the other 3 records from physical exams? They're full of strange symbols and numbers, and I'm not sure what they mean. Huh? Sakuya's has a second piece of paper in it. It looks like some sort of memo or... A sudden blinding pain in the back of my head. I can't move. I fall, unconscious. Oh, fuck, it was Yuya, wasn't it? Ugh, where am I? I feel dizzy. That's right, I was looking for evidence in the infirmary. The medical records are gone. Somebody took them? I managed to get knocked out even with the stun gun Mr. Leon gave me. Darn it! I don't know who attacked me, but those records must have been important to get stolen away like that. Darn it! Why did I let myself get taken from behind like that? I had our records. Even with those, it would have been hard to prove anything. Whoever attacked me must have been the criminal. They probably wouldn't leave anything, but maybe they missed a clue in here somewhere. Huh? I hadn't noticed earlier, but there's a card under the desk, in a corner I wouldn't have seen if I weren't on the floor. This is... Hiyoko's student ID. There's blood on the corner. So it wasn't dropped here by accident before she was killed. It must have happened in here. Looks like my doubts about the doctor are confirmed, but for some reason I still feel unsure. I almost feel like this is too good to be true, like I'm being led along. If the doctor were behind it all, surely he could avoid casting so much doubt on himself. Just what is he after anyway? But I'm not worried about who is doing what and why. I'm worried about finding the one who did this to Hiyoko. I need to talk with Sakuya. So, you think it would take a fair amount of time to cut a human up like this and distribute them into boxes, Doctor? Correct. Even if she were cut up last night and distributed this morning, it would involve a good deal of physical labor. Sakuya? You again. Can we go to the maintenance room? We need to talk. Very well. Mr. Shirogane? Yes, Doctor. Just as an aside, it would be impossible for one such as myself. Even with the knowledge and tools of a physician. Even so, I am not a particularly healthy person. Not a healthy person? The doctor is slightly impaired down his right side, you know. He is? I never knew. I was injured long ago. My right wing never fully recovered, though it rarely poses problems in daily life. A human corpse is heavy. It seems like a bit much to go dragging around with one wing, don't you think? Yes, it's all true. It's even recorded in the faculty medical records. It is. I see. Thanks. I'll remember that. I tell Saki about what I found in the infirmary as we head to the maintenance office. Meaning, Fujishiro Nageki's records and the doctor have something to do with the medical center. I think so, yeah. I wonder about the other records, too. Why you, me, and Hiyoko all together? Could that really be a coincidence? Did you go there often after you moved here or anything? Not once. Nobility knows no illness. Yeah, I've never seen him sick, and he always seems pretty lively. I hadn't known about the doctor's injury. Kind of a bad thing to find out now. Bad? Because it is inconvenient to your theory. We must remain just. No harm can ever come from learning more of the truth. I guess so. Maybe it's because he's not very active or because he never leaves the infirmary, but I guess I've never really had a chance to notice his disability. If he couldn't have done it alone, it makes it more likely that he was working together with Yuya. Blasted mongrel! No good could ever come of his presence. He merely confuses the issue. Salutations! Were you gossiping about me? Yuya! What a pickle! I guess I'm the topic of choice among the boys as well as the girls now. Not that I mind. Don't let it get to your head, mongrel. We weren't saying anything good about you. That's right, Yuya. From your point of view, we're subjecting you to vile slander and ill gossips. You're very frank, Ryota. Nothing wrong with that. What kind of slander? Perhaps you shouldn't say, lest my fragile heart shatter, like a maiden's crystal glass dropped by an unkind lover. Whoa, he's bisexual! I didn't know that! It should be obvious what we're talking about from our faces alone, but he's completely relaxed. I doubt his heart is made of glass, though. Used tires, maybe. Something that is completely impervious to abuse. Your unsolicited presence saves us the trouble of looking for you. We demand answers from you. You lied. You lied. You met Tosaka in the infirmary yesterday. Did you kill her? So, you doubt me. I'd love to see your evidence. We found her ID stained with blood. In the infirmary. You are duty-bound to answer. What did you see in the infirmary yesterday? And what did you do? Well, I can't tell you anything. Sorry. I can't say anything at all. Cease this foolishness. You know something, don't you? Do not attempt to dodge the... Fucked up scarecrow! Why does it have a satchel on its head? Does it have a head? It's got a mouth it's got a slit for its mouth. Why? Such terrible timing. Nobody likes a man who can't read the atmosphere, Mr. Scarecrow. Is this the time for jokes? Run! Go! Abscond! Oh, Ryota seems to have left us in the dust. Maybe we should hurry up a little. Oh, it doesn't look like it's noticed us. Guess it's not too keen on chasing people. Your idle flirtations sicken me. Filthy mongrel. Shh! Do you want it to hear us? How about this? I'll go first and lure Mr. Beanpole Man toward the cafeteria. You head for the maintenance room while it's distracted, okay? You plan to act as a decoy? Don't think this will stop me from suspecting you. I wasn't asking you to. I've been your ally until now, so why stop now? Our ally? Anyway, run for it as soon as we're out of sight. Adieu? What? No. Sakuya, you're okay. I was worried that maybe you got caught. Indeed. Isn't Yuya with you? We never got him to answer anything. I do not know. He ran in the opposite direction. We don't have much time left. I think the only thing to do is get him to talk to us and then confront the doctor. He's been helping us this whole time, but I don't know if we can still consider him our ally. Our ally. Indeed. You've always been separated, right? So you don't really know how he usually acts, or if he'd be likely to do something like this, or how could I know? He and I live in different worlds. As my father said, I couldn't know. I'm an only child, so I don't really understand siblings, but I think I know how you feel about him, Sakuya. Do not make me repeat myself. He and I have no connection. But I want to believe that he is not my enemy. Looks like Sakuya isn't entirely sure what to think. The prime suspects are the doctor who aided his family. Doctor who? Aided his family and his own half-brother. If I were given the same situation, I wouldn't be as calm as he is. We should write in the notes and then go talk to the doctor. Alright, ad break time. I'll see you in 3. I'm gonna write in the notes. I don't think we've had a choice since this one, so I'm gonna save here. Oh boy. Okay, let me see if I can figure out this thumbnail thing on YouTube. Give me 1 second. YouTube. Change stream thumbnail. On your channel dashboard, okay, so I need to go to the channel dashboard. Hang on. Channel dashboard. And then content. And then live. And then... Why is it here? That's so fucking stupid. Sorry. There we go. There we go. Okay, well, I am going to... I'm gonna add this to my stream deck list, so I remember to change that too every time I stream. Okay, here's a little pro tip. If this helps anybody, when I stream, I have my stream deck, right? And then every time I stream, I have just one button I push to open up a shit ton of websites and everything that I need to change. So it helps me remember like what I need to change and what I need to update before going live. So I think I'll put this right next to
you. And I have a contract.
Thank you for the 5 gifted! Appreciate it. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna go change thumbnail. So I remember to do that on this screen. So next time I press this button and start streaming on this channel, it'll open up that channel as well. You don't need a stream deck for this if you have any sort of gadget that can, like, any sort of multi-action button. You can even get, like, virtual buttons as well. So you don't need a stream deck to do this. But it is a very nice shortcut, and I'd recommend it. A little something we were interrupting the light novel earlier today. Oh, no, you didn't do anything. I wasn't fresh. I appreciate anybody who talks to me about technical issues. So please never think that you're interrupting or, like, bothering me by saying, hey, the audio's too quiet. Hey, you're really loud. Hey, you're too quiet. Hey, the thumbnail's wrong. I want to know that. And I apologize I apologize if I was snippy. I'm just new to streaming to YouTube. So, like, I've been trying to figure things out. And I don't like the UI is weird and it's deceptively simple. And it's only simple because half the shit you need isn't, like, on the page where you go live. it's all hidden in other places. I'm like, but why? But why don't we have it all in one place? Hey, Engineer XL319, welcome to chat. You know how to button with the Roland MDC1 vocal sample? No, but thank you for the suggestion. I need to figure out how soundboards work. Like, off of Discord. It would be nice to have, like, a little sound thing and do stuff like Veg does, where I can change, like, voice filters and stuff. But I have to use voice mod for that, and voice mod has always fucked me. Always. I have never had a single good experience with voice mod. For some reason, it's just glitchy as shit. And crashes all my things, all the time ever. But yes, no, thank you again, and thank you for the 5 gift. You didn't need to do that, but I appreciate it. But yeah, no, I wasn't being snippy at you, and I apologize. I was being snippy, like, well, why isn't it just easy to change the thumbnail? What do you mean my thumbnail's been wrong since last week? I thought it updated automatically. No, you have to go to, like, you have to go to your creator dashboard, then you have to go to, like, live, and then you have to go to the tab where you're live, and then you have to go into the live now page, and then you need to update the thumbnail. I'm like, that's so dumb. I'll do it, but I am gonna complain the entire time. Alright, welcome back, everybody. But I don't know if you remember the streaming inspiration pep talk you did a while back, but it's directly because of that I'm achieving goals. Hell yeah, Rainbow Dragon! You crush those goals! Let's go! Happy for you. Apologies if you answered this already, but do you plan on playing the holiday DLC? It's very interesting. Maybe? Possibly. I am interested in it. It depends on a couple things. It depends on how long it is. It depends on how it fits into the canon. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm undecided as of right now. Go find it. We talked to the doctor. Go find it exactly what happened in the infirmary. We figured out a lot of things, but there's still a lot that remains a mystery. It's 6 p.m. We don't have much time. Alright. Can we solve this and get out alive in only 4 hours? Alright, let's go, Huh? Sakuya? Your friend already left, young one. Oh, why didn't you say so earlier? He's planning to confront the doctor alone! Sakuya, no! Father is of the pure bloodline, and so his life is of the utmost value. By extension, the doctor who saved his life must also be valuable. I must not disrespect him, because that is what Father told me. My brother, born of a low father, is a worthless being. Though he looks noble, his veins flow with filthy, impure blood. I must not associate with those of low birth, because that is what Father told me. But I am no longer sure. What is blood? Why does it divide us so? Oh, hello again, Shirogane. Where is the doctor? You said he was going back to the infirmary. Maybe he forgot something there. Thank you. You're going right after him? Don't you want any tea? Well, be careful. He looked rather troubled. I hope he's alright. I'm a little bit suspect of Kazuaki. Just a little bit. Because he hasn't fallen asleep once this entire time. See, the whole thing about narcolepsy is that it's difficult, if not impossible, to control, right? So how come he was just able to turn it off for this entire segment? So I'm a little sus of that. Doctor, Mr. Shirogane, you look quite fatigued. Would you care to rest for a little while? You are wrong, are you not, sir? Whatever could you mean? I wish to learn the truth. What did you and Sakazaki do? Which of you decided to kill Tosaka? That's not something to say without proof, Mr. Shirogane. But then, we have but little time left. Perhaps I shall explain things to you. I did not kill Miss Tosaka. This is the truth. Of course, how could I let myself be swayed by idle rumors? The doctor could not possibly carry out such an atrocity. Mr. Sakazaki did not kill her either, which raises the question, who did? Sakazaki admitted that he was involved in the crime. He could not possibly be. I merely said that he did not kill her. I did not say he wasn't involved. Of course, the same applies to myself. the two of you did not kill her, but were involved. But then, who did kill her? Oh, dear me, this won't do. Talking to you makes me feel like I'm about to fall asleep. I suppose these are the limits of a mere mongrel. What did he just say? Doctor, could you be quiet for a minute, Mr. Shirogane? You bore me. You filthy, low-born mongrel. What are you saying, sir? I am not like Saka. You did well. Thanks to you, Mr. Kawara has found almost everything he needs. Just one more push and he'll be done. Thank you, Mr. Shirogane. A glint of white steel. His left wing slowly traces an arc through the air. I'm dying. I'm dying. What did he say? Why was I left behind? I can't think. Sakazaki! Stop that, Issa! I told you not to touch my brother! Oh my god, he got hurt! Suddenly, Sakazaki Yuya blocks out the sun. Blood is spreading across the floor. I am unhurt? Who's... your wig? Such beautiful brotherly love, Mr. Sakazaki. You were the real hero all along, of course. I only promised that I wouldn't tell other people, not that I wouldn't tell him myself, or that I wouldn't kill him. And after all that work to steal the records from Mr. Kawara, too. Yeah, you've always been like this. A coward and a villain to the core. Oh, such flattery. What are you doing, Doctor? Why? Why are you doing this? I told you, remember? You bore me. Now that you have helped Mr. Kawara as much as you can, I have no more use for you. Why should I put up with your babbling now that I am done with you? I do not understand, sir. What did you and Sakazaki... This is exactly what I'm talking about. I have no responsibility to explain to you. Goodbye, Mr. Shirogane. No, don't move, Sakuya. Sakuya! Oh, Mr. Kawara, we were just discussing you. Yuya standing over Sakuya, blood running down his body. The doctor standing next to them. There is no question about what's happened. Doctor, so it was you all along. Was it? I wonder about that. Oh. Pull yourself together, Sakazaki. Say something. Don't worry, he won't die just yet. I'm sure you'll enjoy a confession or two, so ask him all you want. Wait, Doctor. Now? Oh, wait, no, it's not him. The Scarecrow? Now? There you are, Labor 9. I was waiting for you. Come, let's go. What the fuck? Labor 9? Is that the... No, it's Labor lowercase q? Is that the Scarecrow's name? So he was working under the doctor this whole time? Just a little more, Mr. Kawara. Do you think you'll remember soon? Stop running away! You killed Hiyoko! I'll never forgive you! I'm glad you're so lively. That's good. I shall be waiting for you, deep beneath the surface. Chase me, Mr. Kawara. I reach out. I can't reach. The doctor and the Scarecrow are gone. Bird dating sim, look inside. Zero escape. So true. Don't go chasing after the beanpole man on your own, Ryota. A good man keeps his cool even in times like this. Don't speak, you're still bleeding. Don't worry. Who the hell do you think I am? I'll be fine. I know my limits better than anyone else. I won't die to a little scalpel. Getting whacked with a cleaver would have been bad, but there are plenty of bandages here. Sakuya, wait here. I'll go get Mr. Leone. Wait, Ryota. I have things to tell you. Can you wait long enough to hear my confession? Like the doctor said, there is no time to waste. So, let me tell you everything I can. This might be our last chance. It's too late, Sakazaki. If you were involved, why didn't you tell us before? We had a deal. Of course, he broke it without a second thought. The doctor and I did not kill her. That is the truth. But then why did he... She died in this room after school yesterday. That is also the truth. Then there was someone else? Yes, right as always, Sakuya. And that third person killed Kyoko. Who was it? I'm sorry, I can't tell you that. I think you'll figure it out. I have to apologize to you. The doctor and I were the ones who cut her up. What? So you stuffed her into those boxes? It was the time. The doctor needed to be sure of when she'd be found. He decided morning would give time for the most humans to gather. I suppose he probably thought putting her in the print boxes was funny, too. The most humans? Why would... Looks like I've stayed on the fence to the very end. I didn't have the resolve to go either way. If only things had been a little different. I thought you said you'd be fine. Are you worried for me? I'm honored. Could you go outside for a bit, Ryota? We'll go to the maintenance office afterwards. Just for a little. I want to talk to Sakuya. Alone. You know what I'm betting? You know what I'm betting? Right now, I'm thinking it was Ryota. Because there's something important that Ryota is forgetting. And the doctor is playing games with him about it. And the doctor has been doing everything to try and jog his memory. Right? But the doctor also stole, like, medical records, which would tell him the answer, probably. I'm thinking Ryota killed... And also Ryota lied, because remember, I think it was the doctor and Yuya who were in the room after we left, and Yuya was like, that's strange. Why would Ryota lie about going home straight after school? So, some shit is happening here. I don't think he remembers it. And I think the doctor finds it really funny that he doesn't remember, and like on a very morbid level, and is trying to get him to solve the case of him being the killer he's looking for. That's the vibes that I'm getting. I don't have a lot of evidence, but like that's kind of the vibes that I'm getting right now. Funny pigeon game. Funny pigeon game. You have a new father now, Yuya. He has a beautiful mansion and he'll be moving there tomorrow. But your new father says he doesn't want your brother. He says he can only feed you if you leave the egg behind. Mother is sad. He is her son too. I will go. I will throw my brother away, Mother. Give me the egg. The new father killed my father. I know he did. He killed him so he could take Mother from him. I waited until she laid a new egg. Until she laid an egg with the new father's child inside. I had hid him away in the mansion, and I switched them. So he will raise my brother as his own son. Oh. The new father hates me, but he will love my brother. Oh, man! So what happened to the discarded one, though? Did that one just fucking die? He will give him nice food and nice clothes and a nice bed. My brother will not know. No one will know but me. I hate the new father. I took the new egg, and I smashed it. Yuya, no! He did a switcheroo on the eggs! Oh my goodness. So if I'm understanding correctly, Rich Noble falls in love with peasant woman. Peasant woman has Yuya and, like, an egg. Noble kills Yuya's dad and agrees to take Yuya in on the condition that the unborn son, like, is gotten rid of. So then Yuya hides the egg, and when mom gets pregnant with new kid, Yuya switches the eggs, so his brother's there instead, and kills the other egg. That's dark. That's dark as fuck, dude. Yuya killed a baby. I mean, I get why. I completely understand why, but, like, damn, that's fucked up. I've always thought that maybe I should have told you. The doctor did not lie. You're the same as me, Sakuya. We were never half-brothers. You are my real brother. Impossible! I am the heir of the LaBelle family. Father told me so. Everyone told me so. I was raised for no other purpose. I never told anyone that I'd switch the eggs. If Father found out, he'd throw you away. I did it for you. No, maybe I didn't. Maybe I did it just to spite that man. I killed the child he had with Mother. That was the cross I had to bear. It was never your problem. I was just happy to see you living in luxury. You? Under what authority? None. You're right. I only ever listened to myself. But the doctor noticed. He must have realized. I guess I was doing what he said all along, since I took your lineage. The fact that I killed the LaBelle, the other father's child, will never leave me. I have never been able to forget. If you're blamed for that child's death, you have to press on. You can't let it stop you. I always worried about whether I should tell you or not. Now it's too late. So, fool to deny me my lineage now. I'm sorry, Sakuya. I should have told you long ago. I was never as sure of myself as you. If I am not of the LaBelle line, what am I? I knew you'd ask that. Straightforward as always. Leave this place, Sakuya, and think about it, long and hard. You have a lot more to worry about than just who your family is, after all. No! Wait, Sakazaki! Stay with me! There is still much for you to tell me. It's been a long time since we talked this much. I talked to you every day when you were still an egg. Pull yourself together, Yuya. You can't leave like this. You said a little scalpel like that couldn't kill you. I should apologize about that, too. Remember the headmaster? That was nerve toxin. You mean that scalpel had... Go on, Sakuya. Leave your liar brother and go. The doctor must have a way out of here. You are yourself. Never let anyone tie you down. Later, buddy. No, Yuya! Aborted LaBelle, I would have loved to call you a mongrel if I'd hatched. Damn, Dame! Oh boy. It's 6 p.m. I haven't had much of a sense of time passing since the dome appeared, but Dame egg. That's the new raid message. Hang on, that's the current raid message. I'm gonna leave that there. Okay, perfect. The atmosphere in the maintenance office is tense. The doctor said he'd be waiting deep beneath the surface. Does this mean... does this building have a basement? Certainly not one that appears on the official plans, but maybe. Under the medical center? But that one's blocked off with concrete. It does not seem to me that the medical center is an entirely independent building. There may well be a path from this building into the basement there. Is there anywhere you might have missed something? Missed something, or forgotten something. Somewhere I forgot to look. Oh. That's right. The encyclopedia from the library, and the medical center, and the chronology, and the medical records. I'd like to talk to Nageki again. You've thought of something? Yeah, I need to go check. Sakuya... He hasn't spoken since what happened in the infirmary. I can't blame him. I know how he feels. Better to leave him alone. I know. I'm worried about it too. Oh, shit! Man, was our ghost boyfriend talking to us as a ghost? You're fading again. Where are you? Nageki, there you are. What is it? I found out a lot about the school, and about you. I see. I suppose you know who I am, then. Sort of, but there are things I need to ask you. That's why I'm here. The fire 5 years ago, and the dome today. How are they related? Nageki must know something about the secrets the school holds. You aren't really here anymore, are you? That might be so, or it might not. I saw in the school records, it says you died 5 years ago, in an accident in the medical center. I had become aware of that. I stopped my own clock, here. That's why I can never leave. You stopped your... In other words, at the very least, I took my life through my own will. I am almost sure of that. So you didn't die in the accident? He hangs his head in silence. Looks like he can't remember everything from before he died. I need a clue. There must be a basement under the medical center, and I need to get in there. Oh, that's right. The encyclopedia. The encyclopedia. You used to go to the medical center, right? Did you switch one of the encyclopedias from there with one here? Why would... That's what I want to know. I guess I should just tell him. Look, you know how the encyclopedias here are out of order? There are 2 copies of Volume 9 and no Volume 6. The medical center has the same encyclopedias. Yeah, there are 2 copies of 6 there, and no 9. How disorderly. Yeah. Anyway, one of the copies of Volume 6 there has a library sticker on it. Someone must have taken it from here. Switch the encyclopedias. Mr. Kawara, try reading this copy of Volume 9. Looking's worth 1,000 spoken words, I guess. Huh? This isn't right. It looks just like another book when it's closed, but it's a box? It's full of files. Some sort of documents. They're all from 5 years ago. These must have been... What does it say? That one. Let's see. Operation Hatoful. I also thought it said flies, Delta. This is talking about using carrier individuals as biological weapons to fight humans. It has the same title as a file in the headmaster's office, but I never expected anything like this. Meaning, this school has been being used for biological weapons development for at least 5 years. 2180, new strains of Sumaritera influenza isolated. 2183, a new strain has been isolated from Fujishira Nageki. It is lethal to humans and has been named Charon virus. It has entered research at St. Pigeonation's Medical Center. Charon virus? Humans I met. I would always get very sick. Are you remembering something? Yes, I think so. I think I was the one who brought that book here. The birds with me in the medical center often did secret things in the reference room. I wanted to tell someone important what was happening in the center. Was it my family? It must have been my family. That's right. I burned. I had to disappear. Why didn't I notice? Did I need your help to see? He paces nervously in circles, rambling on to himself. If you realize something, it would help me to know what it is. I've remembered what happened here 5 years ago. I can't remember my parents' faces. I lived in an orphanage with other birds my age since before I could remember. Oh God, he was an orphan too? I never thought much of it at the time, but apparently every birdie there was a war orphan. But I did not resent the humans who started the war. I did not care. I thought that living with other chicks and no parents was as natural as can be. One day, the endless routine was broken, and some humans broke into the orphanage. They had guns and kept shouting, "Free humanity, free humanity." I think that's what they said. They barricaded themselves in our house and killed us, one at a time. I was helpless. I could only hide in the corner and weep as my family was killed before my eyes. I don't know how much time had gone by since they came. When I looked around the silent room, they were all collapsed on the floor. Birds had come to save us. They had come and killed the evil humans. That is what I thought, but... You have been granted a great power. You are one of the chosen few. I left the orphanage with my one remaining sibling, and we lived in an apartment. But I was weak, and I couldn't go to school or get a job. I was nothing but a burden. And then I received the invitation. We wish to welcome you with special treatment. How would you like to study at the world's foremost avian school? We will provide anything you need, anything at all. There is a hospital on the school grounds. We will provide a room for you to live there. You shall receive all the care you require. I was living with my brother. I did not want to leave him. But if I continued to live with him, I would only hold him down. He was happy to hear that I would have a chance to improve my physical condition, and so I enrolled in St. Pigeonations. I was still weak, so I often stayed in my room. I had no friends, but I was not unhappy. The nurses and the faculty were all very kind to me. And then, early in my first summer vacation, the doctor made a proposal to me. This vacation is the perfect opportunity. Would you like to undergo intensive treatment? You will have to stay inside for some time, but by the end of the summer, you should be as healthy as any other bird in the school. What? Oh, this is new, and so began a long summer in the underground facility. First, a routine of daily examinations and numerous medications. And then the experiments began. The experiments to kill humans. A human would be brought to me. They would struggle and gasp, and then, with a last painful sigh, they would stop moving. I knew why I was brought here. Living in my body was a virus deadly to humans in a matter of minutes. My parents, whose faces I never knew, were killed by humans. Everyone else in the orphanage was killed by humans, and in return, I killed another human with each experiment, simply by standing in the same room as me. By breathing the same air as me, they would collapse. I couldn't stand it. I had no reason not to hate them, but watching them die in front of me shaved away at my heart, little by little. And so I decided to end it all. I had only one wish. I wanted to disappear from this world without a trace. The Charon virus. The deadly gas that made its home in my body. That is what they called it. No doubt they were searching for a way to destroy humanity with that virus. That was Operation Hatoful? Yes. That's why I burned it all 5 years ago. There should have been nothing left, but I am not here. But maybe, just maybe, there's still something left somewhere. And I can feel him close by. Mr. Kuwara, are you going to the basement? I don't have a choice. To find a way out of here alive and to find out why they killed Hiyoko, I need to ask the doctor. I see. That encyclopedia. What else is inside? Oh. A piece of paper folded up along with the files. This is a map of the medical center. When I was there, I went in through the medical center, but it must connect to the main building somewhere near here. That looks like the gym, so those stairs are... I believe it is in the chemistry preparation room. The researchers often went in there. The doctor is beneath the preparation room. Thank you, Nageki. I have to go. Yes, I think you will be seeing me again, and... Miss Tosaka as well. How the fuck did I pick him first, bro? What the I think I picked best bird. I do think I picked best bird. Do you think in Nageki's regular route he felt panicked when he saw Hiyoko for the first time? Like he thought something horrible would happen to her, but he couldn't remember what it would be? What if I killed myself? What if I killed myself in front of you and changed the entire trajectory of my life? What then, Delta? What then, Delta? What if I did that? Oh my fucking god. Like, are you joking? Are you joking? Oh my god, bro. My poor baby bird. A staircase in the preparation room. I've never noticed one. I wonder where it could be. If a scarecrow went down there with the doctor, it would need to be a pretty big opening. We'll have to go and look. I'm very glad you didn't, Wooly, but I can imagine how funny it was to watch me play with that knowledge. 7 p.m. already. We only have 3 hours until we're overrun with bloodthirsty humans. Excuse me. We don't know for sure if there's an escape route in the basement, but it's our best bet. Maybe we should get every birdie from the gym to come with us as soon as we find the stairs. Leave that to me. Mr. Leone! I'll take care of the other students. Don't worry, I'm not a massive agent for nothing. Well then, thank you, Mr. One. Aren't you going with him, sir? I'm gonna come with you, Koara. We never know what could happen. Thank you, sir. You're welcome. I am your homeroom teacher, after all. Is Kazuaki just a normal dude? Don't answer that. You've done such a good job so far. I want to be there to help you if things get dangerous. I promise I won't fall asleep. I'm not gonna go to sleep. What about you, Sakuya? You two go ahead. I'll catch up with you. Right, okay. We're gonna get out of here together, okay? Too much has happened today for both Sakuya and me. I don't know what's on his mind and he doesn't seem interested in telling me, but if he wants to be alone, that's for the best. I'm gonna save here. It's been a hot second. I guess it's just the two of us then, Mr. Nanaki. If something bad happens, one of us can come back to warn you, and the other's Mr. Leone. Understood. Commence Operation Breakout it is, then. Not so fast! Angel? What does he want now? We don't have time for messing around. Textoris Melodia Funis, you travel now to the Abyss of Despair, do you not? The Abyss of, Despair? I sense demon spores, far greater in power than even those released by the Tree of Blight. I cannot allow you to face the dark sorcerer Wallenstein alone. The Wallenstein guy is the doctor, right? Okay, we're coming for you, Wallenstein! Oh, wait, Angel, we need to be careful, wait! He certainly is lively. Let's go. Yeah, I think, like, when we went through Angel's route, right? Angel was definitely using Chuny words to describe, like, I believe, and I cast this theory out when we did his route. He's, like, Chuny in an autistic way, in that he is perceiving the world through his very specific lens, and is communicating in the only way that we know, that he knows how. So, like, I feel like if you, mad-libbed his Chuny words with other things in the plot, it would make absolute sense. We just couldn't make heads or tails of it, because we didn't know there was a plot. And in his ending, he, like, had a showdown with the Doctor, and the Doctor was also a Chuny bad guy. And it's also kind of, hinted that he has reality-bending powers, so the more people are exposed to his Chuny behavior, the more they'll be drawn into it. That's been hinted at a couple of times, but I don't know if that's real. But the Doctor said it was real, so I'm like, it's crazy. Chuny miasma. Yeah, exactly. But, like, during his ending, some shit actually did show up. There was the fucking Clyfoth there. Like, there was a demon tree and shit. So, like, I don't know how much is him, like, seeing things in a different lens, or maybe seeing things in an alternate reality, or, like, I don't know. But he's funny, and I like him. I think it's the first time I've been in here. It's kind of bland. Yes, not a very friendly room, but not distasteful either. This place is flooded with demon spores. Any good bird would normally avoid it. Can you think of anything, sir? Like a hidden door, or... I don't come here very much, so... Do you feel a draft? A draft? There are no windows in here. Must be coming in from the basement. Huh! Be silent, my crimson breast! We must hold it back, or the eulogy of doom will... Gale of Erebus, guide me to the abyss! Wait, calm down, Angel. You can't... Oh, there it is. So it was behind the mirror all along. He's a lot more clever than he acts, isn't he? Even if he does spout nonsense whenever he opens his beak. Let us proceed, Textoris Melodia Funis! The master of the abyss awaits us below! What was I gonna say? I don't like that Angel's crashing noise is the same noise that played when the Scarecrow showed up. That's why I thought it was him. And I feel like this game is very deliberate with its sound cues. So I'm a little scared. I'm a little scared that the Scarecrow has something to do with Angel and or his alternate universe. But we'll see. A long dark staircase winds downwards behind the mirror. How far does it go? The basement itself should be pretty big. This is sort of like the entrance into a subway tunnel. Angel warps reality, yeah, but based on what Shu said and how Sakia ended the battle earlier, some people imply to be those with very firm ideas of how the world is act as reality anchors. Oh, that makes sense. Let's go. Very impressive. Kazuaki, what? This is a lot, fancier than I expected. Never knew this huge place was underneath the school. This facility has been used for research to kill humans since the school was founded. Hiyoko, none of us ever knew. We lived our carefree lives with all this going on beneath our feet. I don't see any, Birdie. I wonder if it's closed now. Yeah, it's clean and orderly, but I don't get the feeling that it's still in use. There was a fire somewhere down here 5 years ago, and since then the whole facility's been shut up. I suppose they froze whatever project they were working on. Hey, Angel, which way do you think we should go to find the doctor? That would be... the crimson breast murmurs! The Midnight Hunter approaches! Couldn't you have said so earlier? Oh dear, if we don't get past him, we can't go on. Yeah, no shit, Kazuaki! We cannot reach Wallenstein without first defeating his dark servant. This trial cannot be avoided. But all we've ever managed to do is run away from this thing. How can we... oh my god, is it trying to say Hiyoko? I'm gonna... Oh my god. We can't get anywhere by just by running away. Do we have any sort of weapon? A weapon? I do have the stun gun Mr. Leon lent me. Will it even work on a Scarecrow? Maybe not at normal output, but it looks like a living creature, so I doubt it'd be completely unaffected. The Midnight Hunter is a hound bred from the Black Void. We must purify it with holy water. Oh yes, that's a good idea. What? What did he even say? There's a fire hose on the wall there, if we time it right. Mr. Nanaki wobbles towards the wall and pulls out the hose. Of course. Ready? He points the hose to the Scarecrow and opens the valve. Angel, sir, get back! I set the stun gun to maximum and hurl at the Scarecrow. Hugh. It collapses with an unpleasant noise. Its electrified metal arm twitches for a moment, but then is still. We did it! Electricity is a powerful thing indeed. The thunderous voice of doom! Judgment has come! Goodbye, Mr. Scarecrow. You're not gonna unmask it? Because, like, I also had the theory that, like, some other people in chat mentioned it before, but I also had the theory that, like, there was, like, a human head on it, but also it's, like, I immediately thought it was, like, Hyoko's head, but Hyoko's head was in the box, so I discarded the line of thought. Unless, like, it was moved from, but, like, then I was trying to think about whether or not we saw, like, her body in full was mentioned after the Scarecrow came to life, and I can't remember. So, I forgot to keep track of that, but we're not unmasking it, so that's already sus. Disgraceful. What am I doing here? A label is not allowed hesitation. Did they ever find Hyoko's head? Yeah. It was in the box that we opened, I think. No, I have not even the right to claim that restriction anymore. Yuya. Foolish. No, not Ish at all. I am a fool. I've been pampered my entire life while in my shadow. He crawled along under the weight of a crime, of which only he knew. I've been nothing but vain and selfish. What should I do, Yuya? It's Sakuya! Sakuya's here! Leave. No one wanted you to come here. Everyone is leaving! It's a grand daring escape! Sakuya will find Ryota with Oko-san! Away we go! Shut up! Don't talk to me! Sakuya weeps? No, I do not. It's raining. Is Sakuya in pain? Is it that bad? That is bad! We must do something about it! Oko-san, use healing touch! Confound you! Must I repeat? Oko-san knows! Oko-san heard that Yuya has gone somewhere far, far away! We will never see him again! So they told you. Do not worry, if we cannot meet him, we need only chase after him! Do you have any idea what you're saying? Death is not a good place to chase someone to! No doubt the older breeds have no concept of death. Chase Yuya into the grave? What kind of fool would... Oko-san knows! The earth is a ball, so if we run far enough, we'll find him! What foolishness! Speaking with mongrels makes my head hurt! Except, I'm a mongrel too! Poor mongrels who do not notice even their own error, that is. Oko-san is not a mongrel! Sakuya and Yuya and Oko-san all have their own wonderful names! Names more important than any breed! Is that your argument? That isn't even... Oko-san knows the earth is a ball! You are yourself. Never let anyone tie you down. I am... myself. It is time to go! Oko-san and friend are late. Kick Reason to the curb! Time to blast out of this prison and find Yuya! Oko is always brimming with useless energy as he was. Am I the same, perhaps? We will never see him again, no matter how far we run. But if he were here now, what would he do? What would he want me to do? Oh my god, this is Yuya's theme! At any rate, moping around here won't get us anywhere. 2 more hours. I will chase after him. I will never find him, but I will find myself. Let us go, Oko. There is nothing more for us here. Sakuya's best when he acts cool! After Ryota, full speed ahead! The demon spores are thick in the air. I smell the stench of the sorcerer. Something that gets me about Oko-san being the whimsical weirdo who manages to cheer Sakuya up no matter how badly Sakuya treated him in the past makes me emotional. He's innocent and wonderful. And the fact that Oko-san's picture was Moa's real-life pet pigeon. Aww, yeah, that's true. I love when the weird comic relief characters serve to be the glue that keeps other characters from falling into despair. It's a good trope, sir. It's a good trope. I feel a little nervous relying on Angel's bizarre intuition alone, but it's worked so far, and we're in a hurry. Is he actually following the doctor by his scent? Or was that just an Angelism? There's some very advanced equipment in here. And these documents look fairly new. Maybe this place is still in use? And I don't know if it's just a reused asset, but this is the same pattern on the screen as the touch screen that opened the gate at the top of the dome. So this is the same piece. It could just be asset reuse, but I also don't know if it means anything. There's a register of names left open on one desk. Maybe it's a student register? Look, your name's here too, Angel. The Dark Grimoire! I feel the tendrils of imminent tragedy! They have notes on some of the students, too. Under Higure, he acts as a neurotransmitter when excited. He seems to produce intoxicating or hallucinogenic pheromones. Physical exertion acts as a stimulant. The pheromone causes others to temporarily lose control of themselves, but its usefulness is limited, not currently applicable to combat. I shall not allow the sorcerer to make me his pawn. I am the Crimson Angel of Judeca, destined to wander this earth alone. I'm not sure what he's talking about, but he sounds and looks unexpectedly heroic. He makes other people hallucinate his Shuni world. It looks like all the students who are invited here have some sort of physical idiosyncrasy. How did you enroll, Kuwara? How? I was invited too. I don't know why. Yours is just a bunch of numbers. I wonder if it's the explanation for something like Higure's. No! The black miasma of inevitable doom draws near! We are approaching the gate of the abyss. I feel its foul wind. Let's go. The doctor's waiting for us. Could you wait a minute, Kuwara? What is it, sir? We're almost done. We need to... I want to ask you something first, Kuwara. You lied, did you not? Huh? Lied? Me? I don't know why you would lie about that. Or maybe you forgot. Even though it was just yesterday. Yesterday, after school? Like I said to Sakia, I don't know anything about it. We have to ask the doctor. I see. Let's go on then. What is he now, bro? Mr. Nanaki follows Angel down towards the innermost room. I've been trying to find the truth about Hyoko's death since this morning. Why would I lie? Maybe Mr. Nanaki misunderstood something? But that seems too simple. In contrast to the rooms above, this area is dark and filthy. This must be where the fire was, 5 years ago. I feel like I can smell the soot just by looking at the walls here. Nageki threw himself into the sea of fire here to end the experiments. I wonder what I would have done in his place. Would I have ended it all like him, or... You're late, Mr. Kuwara. I have grown tired of waiting. Ah! The Dark Sorcerer, Wallenstein! Doctor? Oh, it was Kazuaki that noticed he lied, not Yuya. It was Kazuaki. Sorry, they're both white birds. I got them confused. It wasn't just Hyoko. You killed the headmaster as well. If it weren't for you, the boy who went outside wouldn't have been... Why are you doing this? Must I repeat myself? I told you before, I merely disassembled Miss Tosaka after the fact. I did not kill her. Do you think I care? It would appear that you need some assistance. I told you before, but you should already have everything you need to answer your question. Who killed Tosaka Hyoko? Do not listen to the Dark Sorcerer's words, Textoris Melodia Funis! He will lay a spell on you! Perhaps the peanut gallery could keep its thoughts to itself. Ah! Oh shit! An iron grill drops behind me like an evil wizard's, portcullis? Portcullis? I'm cut off! Oh dear, we appear to be shut in. Why does Kazuaki have no affectation at all? He's so funny. No! The dark spell! What are you doing? Nothing at all. I simply have no business with them. I was waiting for you, Mr. Kuwara. Now, let us return to our conversation. Our conversation about the truth you seek. You have done unbelievably cruel things, Doctor. You were involved in a medical center here, too. Nothing you can say to me will change my mind. Portcullis. Okay, thank you. How pugnacious of you. But you are lacking in logic. What I may or may not have done has little to do with the truth of my words. I was employed at this facility from the beginning. No doubt you have already deduced that I was working on Operation Hatoful. Operation Hatoful? The plan to wipe out humanity with the Charon virus. Charon. I had this problem with verse 1992. Precisely. Oh, it does make me so happy when students read ahead and come prepared for the lecture. You're exemplary. The strain we isolated from the original host was extremely powerful, quite possibly the deadliest in human history. However, strains of such lethality tend to be fragile themselves. The Charon virus was no exception. It cannot last very long outside of a host's body. In order to deliver it to the enemy, we would have had to send live carriers into their society and allowed it to spread via airborne infection. This proved troublesome. Charon virus, in addition to being harmless to birds, is ill-equipped to establish itself in our bodies. Fujishiro Nageki, the original host, had a rare genetic condition which resulted in a slightly compromised immune system. In his body alone was Charon able to safely reside. Alas, he refused to cooperate. You forced him to kill human prisoners. If it weren't for your experiments, he never would have killed himself. Indeed. It had not occurred to us that the tests of the strain's effects would harm his mental health. We're really bad at this. We expected he would be glad— oh, actually, that's fair. We expected he would be glad of the chance to avenge himself on humanity, but sadly it was not so, and we lost our sample. The project was put on indefinite hold with his death. But thankfully, we did not lose his corpse in its entirety. I preserved his remains, and have kept them to this day. I have been waiting for a new carrier to arrive. Oh, that's normal. No one say anything. No one say anything. No one say anything, please. I don't want theories. I don't want guesses. I don't want anything. Everyone just we're right there, okay? Nothing. Actually, Bree, can you turn on emote only mode? Would you be able to turn on emote only mode for me, please? Nothing, please. Thank you. I don't want guesses. I don't want hypotheses. I don't want nothing. We're at the climax. Thank you, Bree. I appreciate it. Sounds like this was a very labor-intensive project. Wasn't there a better way? Quite right. I digress a little, but there was a reason for our methods. It did not take me long to come up with a better plan. We need only compromise a subject's immune system, creating a compatibility like Fujishiro Nageki's. Okay, so Ryota's always been sick. Did he have like a surgery or something? Because like, what do we know about Ryota? We know he fell out of his mother's nest, right? And Hiyoko picked him up. And that's like, and he has stomach issues. And I think that's like the extent of what we know about him. I don't remember anything, but I haven't been keeping notes. There could have been more I missed. Compromise the immune system, they die. Oh wait, wrong one. Indeed, even if the subject were able to become a carrier for the Charon virus, if they died to some other infection, it would be all for naught. Which is why I was very careful with who I chose. I worked on the subject over time, slowly weakening his immune system. That's Ryota, because when we were Hiyoko, we noticed that he would go to the nurse's office and come back worse. And Ryota was like, it's not the doctor's fault, I'm just ill. No, it was the doctor's fault. He was doing this the whole time. I suppose I should count myself lucky that I achieved my goal in only a year. You are an exemplary student, Mr. Kawara. I give you full marks. Full marks? My head hurts, almost as if some strange creature is wriggling about deep inside my brain. Okay, so did something happen between then and now that Ryota became the new carrier of the virus and then killed Hiyoko? That is what but like, did it just like mature overnight? Like how did that just come from out of nowhere? Hang on, let's keep going. Are you okay, Ryota? Mr. Nanaki said you were coming here, so I wanted to make sure you were all right. Hiyoko came to the infirmary to see me. You have come this far. I'm sure you can answer this. What was it that you forgot? Everything is hazy. I think my stomach is acting up again. I drink the medicine Dr. Iwamine gives me and lie down, but my body still feels heavy. I'm tired. Are you okay, Ryota? Yeah, I'm fine now. Mr. Nanaki said you were coming here, so I wanted to make sure you were all right. Hyoko's reaching towards me. Want to go home? I'll walk you. Her hand stops. Hyoko falls to her knees, clutching her chest. Ryota, I can't breathe. Oh, she can't breathe. This is bad. My mother said to get home early. Everything feels strange, almost like it's a dream. I need to go home. Goodbye, Hyoko. See you tomorrow. She fell down before my eyes, and then... The experiment was a resounding success. Miss Tosaka displayed the is that how you say it? I thought it's archetypical. Anyway, symptoms of a human infected with the Charon virus, and passed away. Once the virus is inside a human body, it shuts down the respiratory system in a matter of minutes. Technically speaking, it causes an overreaction of the immune system, which leads to widespread apoptosis in the lungs, but more simply, any human who comes into contact with you will die. You see? You're lying. Hyoko and I were together since we were children. Of course, I only administered the live virus to you yesterday. All the things I've done to you over the past year have been in preparation for it. Do you recognize this? The Scarecrow's head? Yes. Alas, the body is now useless, but I shall tell you about Labor 9, the being you call the Scarecrow. It is one of the Labor model new humans developed by Dove Party researchers, but denounced as unethical. We birds have advanced quickly, but our physical capabilities are still far behind those of the human race. These new creatures were livestock, if you will, to compensate for that. The Labor series was a great step toward the beautiful ideal of coexistence with humans. Oh, thank you, Bree. Oh, shit. Bad timing. Bad timing. Hang on. We're just gonna pause here. We got ads coming in, so I'm just gonna pause here. We're not gonna go forward. I'll see you in 3 minutes. Son of a bitch! What a fuck? What a heck? This is a good setup. This is a good setup. I am having a good time right now. What a good setup. Because, like, while we're in ad break, we're going to take a second. We're going to take a second to dismantle, like, how well this was set up, right? We have Ryota and Hyoko being childhood friends ever since Ryota was a kid, right? We have him always being sick, right? We have the doctor being sus, which was probably like the first thing I doubted, but was like the only thing that's remained true this entire time. Like, no, he is just sus. It isn't like an anime archetype. No, that is just him, right? And then we have like that little tidbit about how he comes back from the doctor's office feeling worse, right? And Hyoko wanting to give him a piece of our mind, right? And the fact that it was a flu that wiped out humanity. We'll learn that in another part. I think, like, this mystery tying together is a very, rather in reverse. I like the world building and the interactions and scenes that we had prior to this storyline. Because it's the whole, oh, it's all coming together. But, like, having a clear idea for your ending and your world, but your audience only seeing like a fraction of it, and you having to like kind of drip feed it throughout the entirety of the playthrough, it's not easy. It's absolutely not easy to have things come together like this, right? For things to be foreshadowed under the cloak of general world building. I think it's really good. I think they did a really, really good fucking job with it. I'm really impressed. I definitely was not one of those people who was like, oh, you know, silly bird game. Mostly because I knew there was something more to it. I knew there was going to be a drop somewhere. I knew it was probably going to get fucked up, or like the dating routes were fucked up or something. Like I knew, I also knew it was very beloved within the VN community, and it is like held up as a classic. So I knew there was absolutely something more to it than like, you know, just dating birds. But I hadn't thought that it would turn into like a murder mystery, and I hadn't thought that the murder mystery would go this deep, and that it would incorporate everything we learned along the dating routes into like the final route. I think that's awesome. And I'm so glad I somehow remained unspoiled. Welcome back, everybody. I'm so glad I remained unspoiled for 15 years or whatever. And I'm so glad I didn't finish it the first time, because like I would have remembered this. So I think Delta brought up like, yeah, sometimes there are a couple of streamers who are like, yeah, I'm gonna do a couple of routes and it's not for me and drop it. I'm pretty sure that was me when it came out. I think I probably got one of like the slightly darker routes or whatever. I'm like, oh, okay, is that it? Okay, I'm bored, and then I left. So that was probably me, because I definitely did not get this far. I would have remembered this shit. So I probably dropped it a part of the ways in. But anyway, welcome back, everybody. Let's continue. The Labor series was a great step toward the beautiful ideal of coexistence with humans. With a human's head mounted inside an artificial body, they were durable and capable of difficult tasks. Of course, they never entered development, the project having been shut down early due to ethical complaints. However, I carried on the Dove Party researchers' will and created this prototype to be my sidekick. We didn't want too many other people snooping around and disrupting your investigation, so I had it patrol the building. And now, the next question. What is inside this bag? A human's head? No, close, but you have to be more specific. I believe we had Miss Tosaka's head sent to your classroom, but did you notice anything missing? Missing? When I found her in the box, I was too shocked to be looking for clues. I may well have missed something. Wait, he doesn't mean Hyoko's brain. Oh my god! And this was foreshadowed from Shu's route, because that's the part of us that he kept in a jar! Remember? He took our fucking brain! I'm pretty sure it was our brain. It was our brain, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure it was our brain. I thought it was either our head or our brain. It was either our head or our brain. I remember. I can't remember. Brain was involved somewhere. But this dude, one way or another, this dude had a fixation on our head specifically. Insert sex jokes here. So, like, in either case, like, this was also foreshadowed through his route, which is fucking awesome. Correct, you do catch on quickly. Miss Tosaka did come to meet you quite frequently. Of course, having been placed in Labor 9, she has lost much of her personality. And she is alive? But her body is gone. All that's left is her brain. Can we still call that alive? Alive or not alive, I don't know anymore. Can you save her? That is a difficult question. We tend to think of there being a definite border between life and death, but really it's quite vague. Her personality still remained in this world up until a few minutes ago, but you gave poor Labor 9 quite a shock, shall we say. Alas, Miss Tosaka's brain is no doubt irreversibly damaged. The wonders of modern medicine can do nothing for her now but sigh and shake their heads. Yesterday, her body, and today, her mind. You are a far more twisted villain than I could ever hope to be, Mr. Kawara. I killed Hyoko. It was my fault all along. Why did it have to happen this way? This was all arranged for you. I had Labor 9, Mr. Sakazaki, and the headmaster help you along in your investigation. You are but one step from the end now. You must remember one more thing. What was it that you and Miss Tosaka told me long ago? Come, follow me. He holds out his wing. What lies beyond here? Hyoko is gone. The one who killed her was here from the beginning. I have nothing more to lose. You are obedient, Mr. Kawara. Wait! Textortus Melodia Funis! The demon spores are the thickest that way. You will not be able to return! That's right. The doctor is probably going to do something unspeakably horrible to you, Kuara. Come back! Thank you for bringing Mr. Kuara this far, you two. And now, goodbye. Oh dear. This looks bad. You suppose it's poison gas? This presence! Mystic Phantom, the avatar of miasma! You do take everything in stride, don't you, Higure? Two humans lie in a twisted pile. They are Hyoko's parents. She said they work as mediators between birds and humans. They were trying to say something to the humans barricaded on the other side of the wall, but they received only bullets as a reply. The death of her parents became a signal. The birds surrounding the little house crossed the wall as one. I can hear gunfire from inside. I can hear humans and birds screaming. We could do nothing but stand outside and watch. And then the stranger came and spoke to us. Is there anything you desire? I will grant any wish for you. So tell me. I answered, I don't want these things to happen anymore. My wish is for a world where humans and birds no longer fight. Even if I die, I want there to be peace. And Hyoko continued, I agree. I would do anything to make Ryota's wish come true. The stranger nodded. It might not be possible right now, but one day I will make it happen. When we were children, that's right. That was you. That was the other thing you had forgotten. You have remembered, I see. 8 years ago, a number of humans barricaded themselves in a building not far from where we lived. Hyoko's parents were shot by the other humans, and many birds and humans were killed in the ensuing gunfight. And I met the doctor. I asked for a world in which humans and birds no longer fight. You and Miss Tosaka both said you'd be glad to die to bring it about, and so I'm carrying out your wish, just as you had stated it. Even symbiotic relationships are not free from strife. In order to end the wars between humans and birds forever, one race would have to be completely destroyed, you see. Why did you choose me back then? Choose you? Why did I ask you what your wish was, you mean? I assure you it was not a coincidence. I'm not so bored as to wander around granting wishes willy-nilly. I, too, had made a promise to grant your wish. The preliminary test yesterday was a resounding success. We need only transfer the original lysosomes from Fujishiro Nageki to you, and everything will be in place. I have granted your wish, though I did make you jump through a few hoops so you would remember your wish and understand my intentions. It would be the least you could do to at least acknowledge all I have done for you. I don't care about anything now. Hyoko is gone. My wish has destroyed everything. Nothing good has ever happened. If this is what my life is to be like, I wish I'd never been born. I don't want to see anything anymore. Oh, do not be anxious. You have no will to resist, so soon you will forget it all. Good night, Mr. Kuara. Okay, Bree, you can turn off emote-only mode. Thank you very much. Ah! My crimson breast senses stale! And talking will just make it worse, Higure. It seems to be leaking in quite slowly. I'm glad we have a little more time, but it is getting hard to breathe. Wallenstein! You coward! Come out and fight! Ogo-san! Hold on just a little longer. We'll get you out of here. I will try to open the cage, Ogo. You see to the gas. Ogo-san shall not fail! I wish I'd never been born, Kabukimoto-ass pigeon! Oh, much better. No one can say you slack off as student president, Shirogane. Is this a new track? Is this like... No, is this Yugi's track? I can't tell. No, this is Yugi's track. This is Yugi's track. The Crimson Breast shall not forget this. Are you two alone? Where did Kawara go? Were you separated? Did Ryota wander off and get lost? No, he didn't. He got carried off by the doctor. Carried off? Oh no! No doubt the doctor's making him drink nasty protein supplements as we speak. If we do not act soon, the funeral song shall herald the coming of darkness. Why can you never speak in plain Japanese, miserable patroon? He's saying that the doctor is planning to turn Kawara into a biological weapon. What? We can explain while we walk, assuming I don't run out of breath or fall asleep. Very well, let us proceed. Kawara, are you alive? Okay, that freaked me out a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. That's fucking spooky. That's fucking spooky. That did spook me out a little bit. Just a little bit. Oko-san has a bad feeling about this. Ryota is not normal. Miserable medical man. What have you done to him? Why, if it isn't the son of the noble LaBelle family, what is one of your prestige doing here? Your pathetic jabs mean nothing to me. What have you done to Kawara? I have granted his wish. That is all. Oh, it's almost 10. Human forces are gathered above. Mr. Kawara must now return to the surface and begin the end of the human race. Kawara would wish for no such thing. He would never harm a human. Right, Kawara? It seems he is hesitant to agree with you. Bah. He has been swallowed by the demon spores. Our voices will not reach him. It is time for us to go. He has but little time left in this world and cannot afford to waste any of it. He has but little time? What does this mean? All his duty now is to fly about the world spreading the seeds throughout all of humanity. It'll be a feat impossible for any normal rock dove. Of course, he will be shot at as well. If he were to fall from his wounds, he would die before completing his task. Do not fear! Oko-san will stop Ryota here and now! Oh, there he goes. Mr. Kawara has traded his free will for normally impossible physical tenacity. He's been brainwashed. We have to stop him and bring him back to his senses before he reaches the surface. But Oko was stronger than any of us, and he was sent flying just like that. How could we keep him here? Kawara is very strong, but lacks control right now, right? Maybe we could ask Higure. Him! He's nuts! Black Bean Donna! There he goes again, spouting nonsense. Wait, Kawara, stop! What? Oh dear, there goes Shirogane. The demon Red Eye speaks. Seal the disaster with the power of the Chosen One. He's reacting. How is that frail Luzon able to affect him? What is he doing? Hypnotizing him. According to the documents back there, Higure has the ability to pull others into his own fantasies and break down their mental restraints. I was talking to the doctor about it earlier too. I think it's real. His pheromones! Mental restraints? Like how a desperate man can be stronger than usual. The demon Red Eye heralds the awakening. By the power of the bloodstained hand, I seal the funeral song! Oko-san, attack! Oko-san cannot possibly lose in a fight with Ryota! There we go, perfect! We're supposed to convince Ryota to stop while we're being drawn into some bizarre fantasy! This is madness! Don't think about the consequences, Shirogane. Just go along with it. Prepare yourselves! We fight, brethren bound, with the Red Lotus fetters! We're being saved with the power of God in anime! Ryota Textoris Melodia Foodus appears! Onghale's turn! I should save it. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it in case I get my ass kicked. We're gonna save it. We're gonna save it right in here. There we go. Oh, let's do Black Demon Be Silent. Dexterous Melodia Funis! Now it's time to break Wallenstein's spell! Hear the call of the Red Lotus! Son's turn. I don't think it matters. Let's do the two-parter. Violet Ryota, Sonagon Ryota, come to your senses! This isn't you! Kazuki's turn. Come back! We're all trying our best for you, Koara. I've been awake for 72 hours. Come back to us. Sakuyu's turn. Pull yourself together. Do you not care? Do you plan to destroy all we have gained? Stop, Koara! This is not the path you must travel! Question mark's turn. Oh! Jeez, Ryota, you're causing every birdie trouble. I don't want to see you like this either. I'm the only Berserker class character this story needs. Wake up already, Ryota. Ryota was defeated! Koara, pull yourself together. Do you want this? No, I don't. Ryota's a vegetarian and shouldn't exert himself. I don't want to make anyone sad. The remitter reactivated. Fascinating. Should not have been possible for some hours yet. Disease is half in the mind, after all. Outlook is surprisingly important. I suppose this means my data was insufficient. I'm going to go kill myself now. This is the end, Dark Sorcerer Wallenstein! Be judged by the Crimson Breast! Wait, Angel, it's not just his fault. Why do you protect him? He is the one who did this to you. Tell me, Doctor, why did you go so far to grant my wish? Why did I grant your wish? My reason is nothing of note. It's not worth telling. This was merely an experiment that has now come to an end. You must have had a reason. You aren't the sort to go around talking to children without some purpose. I want to know the answer to everything. Notorious bird! The answer is nowhere near as glamorous as you're expecting, I assure you. Hey, good morning, Issa. Sorry to spring this on you, but could you take a look at these? What is it, sir? You seem excited. It's amazing. The healers we got earlier? Healers? Ah, the Gila cells from last month. Yeah, them, from the unusually old human. Eating science even after death. Can't we at least call the samples by their proper name? I've always been serious like that, Issa. These samples are like sweet lovebirds. Touch them with kindness and they'll respond beautifully. Just how many lovebirds do you have again? Perhaps you should call them pet birds instead. Oh, these are humans. Maybe you're... Oh, wait, no. Wait, hang on. Maybe you're right. Anyway, look at this. I'm looking into cancer cell immortality. Indeed, these results are amazing. You're quite lucky with these things. It's all about love. Or intuition. That too. Kawara Ryuji. Okay. He is quite possibly the most gifted researcher alive. He has abilities and intuition that not even he can explain. Kawara is the last name of Ryota, right? That's Ryota's name. Hey, good morning, Issa. Nice weather, huh? Makes me want to do something outside. It's already evening. I believe one normally switches to good evening around now. It's good morning whenever I get up, Issa. Get distracted by things like common sense and you miss the greatest discoveries of your life. Sophistry. Hey, good morning, Issa. Whoopsie, we're low on cash. Here, was this the one? I didn't ask you to pick it up for me. Here, take it. It's not like we're running out. You sound like a pushy salesman. Your right wing is injured, right? If there's anything I can help you with, just ask. I've been doing fine so far. Hey, good morning, Issa. Can I say something? What is it, sir? I'm somewhat busy. You're always busy. If I waited for you to take a break, I'd die of old age before I got to say. Talking like this gets us nowhere. Guess what? I had a kid. I see. Congratulations. What, you don't have anything else to say? Not particularly. Reproduction is natural for all living creatures. Of course, were I to become a father, I would feel bad for the child, given my habit of locking myself away in the laboratory. The only bird who I ever recognized, the only one I ever recognized is worthy of my respect. Hey, good morning, Issa. I brought you something cool. What is it? A fossil. Look at it. It's huge. You act like an excited child. Hey, I like geology tool. Tempts me with spouse breach. I will carry on your research while you're out then. Go on. Dang, you're cold. Hey, listen, want to come with me on a business trip sometime? Field observation's fun. My next was at the start of the month. Well, I am interested in your work, sir. I'm partway through a fascinating process at the moment. Perhaps another time. Yeah? I'll invite you next time then. I bet traveling with you would be a blast. Field observation is not exactly sightseeing. I will make sure to open time in my schedule, though. His last moments were dreadfully anticlimactic. He fell ill with a disease endemic to the island. By the time we returned home, he was so emaciated one could barely recognize him. He had watched as many other birds succumb to disease, so I was sure that he would die in this examination room, surrounded by his family. Issa, I always knew this was a possibility. Yes, sir. I don't regret the way I don't regret the way I did things. No, sir. But I just remembered. I do have one regret. Yes, sir. I've never done anything a father's supposed to do. I had promised to take time off for the first time in years. I want you to do me a favor, Issa. If you ever run into my son, can you do something for him in my stead? A rather vague request. He's too nice. He'd never ask for something, even if he wanted it. I suspect he inherited that trait from his father. Anyway. Oh wait, wrong voice. Anyway, if you ever happen to meet him, you don't have to go out of your way to find him or anything. Very well. I shall remember. What is his name? Ryota. It's Kawara Ryota. You vanished from my life before I ever told you my feelings, and I've chased your shadow since then. Is this what they mean by quitting while you're ahead, or was it just cowardice? No matter how I study life, its past, its future, I'll never be able to surpass you, and that was my only goal. Kawara Ryota, the son of Dr. Kawara, carrying half his genetic material, and otherwise unrelated. But this boy, he may be the only way for me to catch your shadow now. Bird yowies! Wow, so the only gay bird is like a crazed mass murderer who's a weird scientist? Not very woke of you, Hatoful boyfriend. Bird dad. Bird dad. When your father died, my world was altered. One might say that his influence over me grew after death, both for good and for ill. Kawara Ryuji. All I can recall of him now is his voice and the color of his wings. He rarely returned home, always leaving Mother and me alone. You did this to carry out my father's will? You misunderstand. This is not just a parting kindness between colleagues. I doubt that there is anyone in this world with a stronger sense of duty than mine. This was his final challenge to me, and you see the result. But your refusal is hardly rational. I was trying only to grant your wish, and had you accepted, it would be so. Are you dissatisfied with something? A world without strife, where no one will have a loved one stolen from them. That is the world I wish for. I never asked for a world where the human race is killed. A pity that you did not say so 8 years ago. What absurd contract was this? There is no power in prayer. I should never have met you. Doctor, my wish ends today. Father is no longer in this world. There is no reason for you to chase after his final will anymore. Oh, does this mean you're sympathizing with me? Oh, how I have fallen. I can feel his pitying gaze even now. Very well. The contract ends today, and I must admit defeat. It is not over yet. We must open the gate of Tartarus in the depths of the abyss. Persona! We only have about 10 minutes until the humans come in from above. I see you are all still alive, gentlemen. Mr. Leone! I bring with me all those who had taken refuge in the gym. Whoa, it's like something out of a science fiction movie. I bet it was built by MIBs. Rad! Well, I guess nobody's panicking anyway. Mr. Shirogane, I will recover Sakazaki's body before I leave. Have no fear. I am grateful to you. The exit is no doubt activated by the vital signatures of the researchers who work here. Correct. Do not fear, I shall lead you to it. The doctor's even creepier when he's being cooperative! I do not base my actions on foolish pride or emotion. I carried out an experiment, and now I have obtained the result. I have nothing more to gain or lose here. Is that everyone? Thank God. Shall we go, Kawara? Can you stand? Yeah, but we need to bring Tosaka with us. I think everyone else has gone outside. Doctor, I shall not forget what has taken place here. Once we are outside, I shall see that you face judgment. Your words are haughty and immature, as always. Do as you please, if you can. I will indeed. Remember my face, villain. Well, who knows? I find you uninteresting, so I may well forget. I must think carefully about my plans once I am outside. I still have much research to... Huh? Doctor? A gunshot echoes the room. The doctor collapses. Madness! There should still be time before the humans... Mr. Nanaki? A pistol is in his hand. Suspiciously Nanaki-shaped silence. He has a hand? I'm kidding. He wobbles over to the doctor with the same unsteady, careless gait as always, and... This is the end of your research. Nanaki, what? Stop, the doctor should have a fair trial once we... A fair trial? What do you think, Doctor? Well... I am impressed at your acuity in attacking my uninjured left side. But of course. Thank you. Tell me, Dr. Iwami. No. Issa. I need to bring him back with me. That's why I've done all this. Tell me, where is Nageki? Nanaki points his gun at the immobilized doctor. Oh my fucking God. Chat. I think I pieced it together. I think I know who Nanaki is. I know who Nanaki is. It's fucking Nageki's brother! That's why he smells like bleach! Cause he bleached his fucking feathers or some shit! This is his... That was the only loose end! Nageki had a brother that he left behind to go to school, and we never heard from him again! It's definitely him! Cause now he's worried about bringing his brother's remains home? This is him! Yes! Perfect! I'm gonna look really fucking stupid if it's not his brother. I'm gonna look really fucking stupid if it's not his, but I'm pretty... That's why... Oh my God, is that why the fucking, the photo was entirely scribbled out? We assumed it was like a romantic love, but it's not like, I mean, I guess it could because they weren't related. They were in an orphanage, so it could be a romantic love. But like, we assumed it was like a wife. We assumed it was a woman. And I don't think he ever used pronouns, did he? Alright, sorry. Nadeki points his gun at the immobilized doctor. He looks quite prepared to shoot the partridge dead at any moment. Oh, is that it? I'd quite forgotten. Mr. Fujishiro's brother. He was a quail. The only creature I ever loved! Motherfucker! Nageki, are you by yourself here again? You should play in the park with everyone else. I'm fine. I would just get tired. Isn't talking to me a waste of time, Hitori? You've been busy recently, have you not? I know we're short on money. That's not something you need to worry about. We adults are working hard to make sure you don't have to worry. You're a child too, Hitori. You're only 5 years older than me, after all. You don't think I should be working? No, that's not what I meant. I can't do anything. I at least want to stay out of your way. It's not about whether you're doing anything or not. You're part of the family and we need you. That doesn't help. With my body like this, I can't work or go to school. That's just how it is. You're thinking too hard, Nageki. Let's go pick up some millet in the yard. It's almost dinner time. A full stomach scares the bad things away, right? September 2nd, 2180, Hatoful house, where the rest of the war orphans and I live together. I was always a little better at studying than the others, so I teach at the local school to help make ends meet, going to work and coming home. Every Friday, we all gather together and have supper. There are children who go to school, there are those who work, like me, and children like Nageki, who stay home. Our family is a patchwork of ages and lives, but we always eat together on this day. What should we have? We might have enough left over, or we could pull our money and buy something. I had more work than usual last month, so I got paid a little more than usual. I'll get something nice. I'll head home and see what everyone wants first. But this day was different. Our home was surrounded by security vehicles. It's an attack by the Human Liberation Front. We can't let any birdie in. We sent 2 human negotiators, but they were shot. We're going to storm the place. Get back, it's dangerous. Hey, are you listening? I remember angry shouts coming from every direction, but I couldn't tell what they were saying. The only things I could focus on were the gunshots from inside. Today was supposed to be our day. No one has ever been missing on a Friday before. No one can disappear today. We have to be together today, no matter what. When I went in, the gunshots had stopped. All that was left were corpses and ruin and... A scream? Everyone is covered in blood, immobile. The humans, the security forces, and my family, what did we do? We had nothing. Our parents and our homes had already been stolen by the humans. All we had left were each other. Why did they have to keep stealing from us? Why? Hitori, you were outside. Good. Nageki, you're alive. Everyone else... I see. Nageki was hiding in the innermost room. He must have heard everything from inside his hiding place. Human corpses are scattered throughout the room. Nageki, were you afraid? I'm sorry. It wasn't your fault, Hitori. I wasn't here when you needed me. Don't apologize, Hitori. I don't know how I could live if you were gone too. When I found them then, I didn't notice, but none of the human corpses in that room had been shot. Oh, God, I didn't even fucking think about that! Fuck! This will be our room from now on. The house is too big for just the 2 of us. Right. It's a little... lonely. Yes. Hitori, what should I do? Isn't there anything I can do to help? You just have to be happy and well. Don't push yourself. We'll find something for you to do, okay? I noticed almost as soon as we'd moved out of Hatoful house. He was never very healthy to begin with, but he was getting worse and worse. What would start out as a slight cold would turn into a high fever and go on for days. It was painful to watch. Was it really just his weak body? I couldn't do anything. Should we get a doctor, Nageki? I'm fine. Nageki, wait. You still have a fever. Don't worry about the dishes. I'll take care of them. I told you I'm fine. Don't... If you just say how you feel outright, I'll feel better too, Nageki, okay? But how about this? From now on, I'm fine isn't allowed. What do you... Whenever you say you're fine, you never are. Okay. Go to bed for now, okay? Tomorrow, I'm taking you to a doctor. This is highly unusual. Nageki has a genetic condition which impairs his immune system. All living creatures inherit defense systems against viruses and the like from their parents, and we call them the immune system. But Nageki's is abnormally weak, and that's why he gets sick easily. Indeed, he can become infected with diseases that bodies such as yours or mine would fight off easily. It's probably best if he avoids going outside, as that could bring him into contact with more dangerous viruses. He could become seriously ill with little or no warning. Please, can you cure him? I'll find whatever money it takes. He's the only family I have left. I understand how you feel, but as I said, his condition is hereditary. I've never seen anything like it. I'm sorry, but I can't help him. We went to many hospitals and I talked to many doctors. They all said the same thing. I can't help him. Someone please save Nageki. Anyone. I'll do anything. We'd been all alone, but we found a home together, and it was taken from us. And now this. Someone please help us. Soon after the start of 2183, a letter arrived. It was from a researcher at the St. Pigeonations Medical Institute, a Mr. Issa Soma. I have received a report about a boy named Fujishiro Nageki from a doctor at a certain hospital. I believe I know what his condition is. It is extremely rare, so my fellow researchers and I would be grateful for a chance to assist in curing it. We hereby invite him to come study at St. Pigeonations. We believe that solving the riddle of his sickness will bring great advances to all of bird science. The medical center will pay for his tuition. St. Pigeonations is a school of great prestige. Our curricula and facilities are among the best in the world. The medical center is located on the school grounds. We propose he live in the center out of concern for his delicate health. He will have access to professional medical expertise anytime he should need it. Please consult with the rest of your family, and if you are interested, contact me at the following address. I will be waiting. Issa Soma. This is amazing, Nageki. I'm glad we went to so many hospitals. I never expected an invitation like this. I don't want to go. I want to stay with you, Hitori. But you'll be able to go to school. I can only teach you what I know, and there's a lot that I don't know. And you'll be able to make friends, the doctors that will help with your illness. You won't have to be sick. Do you not want me here, Hitori? Of course I do, but I'm worried. If you were to get really sick, I wouldn't be able to do anything. I think it'd be better for you to stay with the doctors. I'll be lonely by myself, but I can wait until you're better. Become strong, Nageki, and then come back here. I'll wait for you, however long it takes. Okay. And so Nageki enrolled in St. Pigeonations. There'd been a lot of us at Hatoful House, and after that I was with Nageki. I was only living by myself for the first time, but I was more worried about Nageki. I hope he makes good friends, but he's never been very sociable. At least he'll have an easier life there than here. And most importantly, they'll be looking for a cure. Motherfucker, and then this shit happens. Summer that year, he sent a lot of letters home. I'm going to be undergoing intensive treatment over the summer. I wanted to come home, but they said this would be better for me. How are you? I'll write again soon. I asked Dr. Issa about a meeting, but he said no. I'm not the only one here with an unusual illness, and they have to be very careful about who comes in. Summer's half over now. Is it hot out? The basement of the center is always the same light and the same temperature. I miss you, Hitori. I'm fine, Hitori. Don't worry about me. I was worried. Nageki hadn't told me he was fine since he promised not to 3 years ago. What are they doing to him? Are they doing something bad to him? I tried calling Dr. Issa, but he always replied with progress is good, and everything is fine. If everything's fine, why won't they let me talk to him? I snuck into the medical center. I need to know if he's really all right. He said he was undergoing intensive care in the basement. That must be where he is. How do I get there? I need to get to the entrance to the basement. That was when I heard the alarm. I could hear urgent footsteps and the sound of wings. This building has all the most advanced equipment. They must have noticed me, but I was greeted at the corner not by guards, but by panicked researchers, all shouting the same thing, all heading for the exit. Fire, fire. What? A fire, subject 00 said a fire. Call the fire department. Black smoke rolls toward me from the inner corridors. Nageki, where is Nageki? Nageki, say something, please. Where are you? At It's happening again. Nageki needs me and I'm not there. I always leave him alone when he's in pain. The smoke is clogging my lungs with its foul stench, but I run onwards anyway. Nageki is there in a room filled with fire. Oh my fucking god, bro! How much worse can this get? Nageki, it's me, Hitori. I'm here to save you. Hitori, what happened? What did they do to you? Come on, we have to get out of here. I'm sorry. His face is clouded. He shuts the door, and I hear the lock click shut. Open the door, Nageki. Hitori, I can't go outside anymore. I can't live anymore. What did they do to you? I'm a fool. All this time I thought you were getting better. I thought you'd come home cured. I should be the one apologizing. Nageki, please. Come with me to our home. Listen, Hitori. I recorded everything that happened here and hid it in the library. It's wrong. This is the only way to stop them. What are you talking about? We can talk later. I can't let you die. Can you do me a favor, Hitori? Anything, please. Please make sure there is nothing left of my body. And Muzune Hitori. I'd heard he died after the fire, but it would seem that our investigation was lacking. It's hardly easy to change your name and face. Nageki, he's calling. He's calling me, you know? Issa, I came to greet Nageki. Where is he? I see you're losing hold of your sanity. I'm serious. I've been waiting for this from the beginning. He told me what you were doing to him here, but then you closed the facility. I've been waiting for this, Issa. Waiting for you to open this place again, ever since I joined the faculty. He's still here, isn't he, Nageki? There were indeed some pieces of him left after the fire. They would have degraded in mere hours had I left them. If it pleases you to call those bits of meat Fujishiro Nageki, I will not attempt to stop you. But those pieces have already been transferred to Mr. Kawara's body? You won't die just yet, Issa. Don't worry. Don't worry. So tell me, where is Nageki? I have to take him home now. If by Nageki you mean what was left of him after the fire, then it is Mr. Kawara's liver. The cells from his body that contain the Charon virus are now inside Mr. Kawara, parasitizing him. Oh, is that it? I see. Thank you, Issa. Hang on just a little longer, Issa. I need to ask Nageki what he thinks we should do with you. Mr. Nanaki comes over to me, the same soft smile on his face as when he teaches class. Can you hear me, Nageki? I'm sorry I made you wait so long. I'm here now. Sorry, it's me, Kawara Ryota, from your class. Please, snap out of it. I don't know what happened in the past, Nanaki, but this is not the time for such foolery. We only have a few more minutes before the humans enter the school grounds. It won't take them long to find this place. Could you move over for a second, Shirogane? I need to talk to Kawara. He points the gun at Sakuya. Sakuya, he's serious. It's too noisy in here. Come on, Kawara, let's go into the room, just the two of us. What are you thinking? Are you planning to lock yourself in? Open the door! Open it, I say! Oh, good, that music's gone. It was giving me a headache. Issa's, said he's in your liver, didn't he? Where is the liver, I wonder? Do you know, Kawara? Sir, Nageki would never have wanted this. He stares thoughtfully at my stomach, a knife in his hand. My body feels weak. I think I must have put too much into that fight earlier. I won't be able to resist. Nageki, can you hear me? I've come to save you again. Where are you? Tell me. What part of Kawara do I need to cut open to find you? Nageki, Nageki. Oh, sir, listen to me. He moves the knife from one place to another as if making an estimation. He's going to... Oh, I see. It's hide and seek. I'll look as hard as I can then. Just a little longer. We'll be able to go home in just a little bit, Nageki. Together. Stop it, Hitori. The knife is stuck deep into the wall under my wing. I can hear Nageki's voice, but I can't see him. The voice is coming from inside me. Mr. Kawara, let me use your body for a bit. Okay, go ahead. I'm gonna be late to my own party, bro. I can't stop here. I'm sorry. Can you hear me, Hitori? Of course. I've talked with you every night. You told me, Nageki told me to come get you. You told me to exact revenge on Issa. No, Hitori, that was not me. I never told you to do that. Have you forgotten what I asked you to do, Hitori? The second thing. I remember, of course I remember. So let's go home. Listen, Hitori. I am no longer here. I can no longer go home with you. Who said that? Oh, I see. It was Issa, wasn't it? Only he would say something mean like that. No, it wasn't him. Don't worry, Nageki. I'll take care of him in a minute. Don't worry. Hitori, I never asked for you to come for me. I never asked for you to exact revenge. Who was it? Nageki, it was Nageki. I died because of you. You abandoned me here. I never wanted to come here. It was you who killed me. You killed me. You killed me. You killed me. I will not forgive Hitori. I'm sorry, Nageki. I know that no apology will ever fix it. Sir, what? There is a shadow in Hitori's heart. His own shadow pretending to be mine. Come for me, Hitori. I'm here. I know. I don't want to be alone. I don't want you to be alone. You will never forget me. You will live with me. You will live with your sin forever. That's what you want, isn't it? If you want me to carry this pain, I will, Nageki. I won't ask for forgiveness. I won't. He's crying. Tortured by his own shadow. I'm sorry, Nageki, I'm sorry. Hitori, I don't want you to be in pain. He's trying to destroy his feelings of guilt. He wants to be saved. If you're here, his pain will go away. Help me save him. Yes. Oh my god, what the fuck? Hitori, I was tortured by them here in this place. It was terrible. Issa and the others should die in pain. All of them should die. As long as they live, my pain will never disappear. Mr. Nanaki? Oh god. I'm gonna say that's wrong. Well, I'm gonna say revenge will solve nothing. I'm gonna do that one. Sir, you and Nageki both lost those most important to you to strife. You should know best of all people that revenge helps no one. It brings no happiness, only pain. If I hadn't been there, Nageki would never have died. I was never there when he needed me. I'm sorry, Nageki, if I'd been better, this would have never happened. And everything would have been fine if you'd never met me. If I hadn't been there, you never would have felt pain. Sir, why... Are you doing this to yourself? I'm gonna say, do you think he was sad? God, it's gonna end with him killing himself. I'm gonna pick the wrong fucking route. The time Nageki spent with you was his greatest treasure. I know how wonderful it is to be able to be together with loved ones too. Nageki is glad he got to be with you, sir. There is nothing to regret. Come with me, Hitori. Look at me, Hitori. Hear only my voice, Hitori. I will tear your heart to pieces, and when it heals, I'll tear it again. And again and again, that is your punishment. It'll be wonderful to live with me again. Wonderful. Hitori. Please, Hitori, listen to me. The voice you hear is that of your own shadow. You have been hurting yourself all this time. Stop blaming yourself. I don't want to see you in pain. You asked me for 2 things, Nageki. The first was, come save me, so I... Listen to me, Hitori. My first wish was for you to make my body disappear from this world. As long as I live, as long as my body remains, someone will try to use the Charon virus. That virus must disappear, and my body with it. It'll bring only sadness as long as it remains. You asked for another thing. You asked me to take revenge on Dr. Issa, on all those who brought you pain. Yes, I need to grant this wish. I need to... Hitori! No, Hitori, that was not my wish. Remember, Hitori, remember my final wish. It's not about whether you're doing anything or not. You're part of this family and we need you. That doesn't help. With my body like this, I can't work or go to school. That's just how it is. You're thinking too hard, Nageki. Let's go pick some millet in the yard. It's almost dinner time. A full stomach scares the bad things away, right? Oh! They have their own cutscene? What a beautiful sunset. I guess it's autumn already. Are you cold, Nageki? I'm fine. Hitori, it would be easier for you without me, right? Why do you think that? I heard you and the others talking about it. Medicine costs a lot more than food. You're paying for it out of your salary, right? If you had that money to yourself, you could buy better food. You wouldn't have to work so much. So you would be better off without me. Don't say that, Nageki. I don't care about fancy food or free time. You're more important than any of that. You mean more to us than you think, Nageki. You were very young when you came here, so maybe you don't remember, but losing family is hard. I want to stay like this, watching the people I love. Forever. So, listen. Maybe it looks like I'm working just for you, but it's for me, too. Seeing you happy makes me happy. Thank you, Hitori. I just wish I wasn't such a burden to you. Stop that already. You've never been a burden to me. Here, have some millet, eat well, and we can sleep well too. Let's hope for good dreams, okay? Okay, sorry, Pi. I think we're like right at the ending here, so hopefully it's not too much longer. But we'll rate in as soon as we're done. The emotional damage, bro. I hope we can stay with everyone like this forever. Yes. Yes. My second wish was, live, Hitori. Live and be happy. Nageki, I can't be happy. You're gone. I can't be with you anymore. Look at me, Hitori. I want you to live. You don't have to feel guilty for me. I couldn't tell why I was still here. At first I thought my remains, the parts of me that are inside Mr. Kawara now, were keeping me here, but I don't think so now. I think I was worried. Worried that you wouldn't be able to keep going alone. I can't, Nageki. I can't go on without you. I don't want to live without you. We stayed here too long, Hitori. We have to move on. Don't worry, we'll meet again somewhere, sometime. Mr. Kawara, thank you. Kawara, are you unhurt? Yeah, I'm fine. How unexpected. If it were me, your insides would have divulged themselves and their secrets long ago. Nanaki, I will not forgive this Don't worry about it, Sakuya. It's already over. We need to get out. We're already out of time. Indeed. Nageki was kept frozen here, right, Doctor? Indeed, he was. The facility was sealed off, so it was hardly difficult to keep people from snooping around. I'm staying here with Hiyoko. Oh, thank you, Bree. What are you saying, Kohara? Come with us at once. You see, Kohara... I thought you would say that. The Charon virus has by now colonized your body quite completely. Were you to leave, any humans you encountered would suffer a painful death. What? Was this your plan all along, you conniving physician? Surely there's a way to remove the virus. It's not my birthday! Alas, that would be impossible with current medical technology. Once established in the body, it is quite tenacious. Even if we were to remove the tissues from Mr. Fujishiro, Mr. Kohara would still carry the virus. Madness! Lunacy! The same goes for Miss Tosaka's damaged brain. It is currently preserved inside a glass jar, but just barely. Indeed, given Labor 9's behavior and the subsequent damage she was dealt, there's no guarantee that her personalities and memories are still retrievable. With current medical technology, anyway. Shirogane, let's go outside. Do you mean to leave Kohara here? How deep does your selfish nature run? We'll come back for him. It's impossible now, but one day we may be able to remove the virus from his body. I think that Nageki would say the same. Well, Mr. Shirogane, I think perhaps you would do well to respect Mr. Kohara's thoughts on the matter. I feel as if this one day has brought an entire lifetime's worth of fatigue. I just want to rest for a little while. I'm worried about Mother. Sakuya, could you tell her I'll be back one day? Listen, Kohara. No, I never go back, on my word. No matter how long it takes, I will come back for you. I swear. So, promise me, please. Promise me that you'll leave this place with me alive. Right. I promise. I'll be waiting for you. A lot sure happened today, Hiyoko. Oh, does this mean we're finally getting into recap mode, Ryota? I'm half sick from being stuck out here, not even knowing what's going on. Yes, I guess you only got to see bits and pieces of the story. Yep, so will you fill me in, please? I guess we have plenty of time for it. Oh, I'm gonna miss eating udon. But having you here makes things at least a little better, right? Where do I start? Everything that's happened, and what's happening now, and everything that might happen one day. We have plenty of time to talk about it all. Are you fucking me? It just cuts off there? Nageki! 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 I love you so much! Nageki, your best boy, Nageki! Just quick question, is it finished? Is there anything after this credit scene? Can I click? Is there, and he was no birds were harmed during the making of this game? Fuck off! Oh, okay, we're at the end of the credits. We'll give it a second. Oh, that was wonderful! I really was not expecting it to be tied up that way. It's not my birthday! Damn. What a good ending. Like, they needed the fucked up doctor as, like, evidence because, like, they just need to escape and, like, present their case to the humans because there's still, like, a lot of shit going on, right? So, like, they need Shu alive. Shu is the only, like, real witness who is knowledgeable about everything that happened. So they need him there. Do you mind spoilers for the extra epilogue you get in this game? You'd only get it if you got all the endings. I think I'm actually gonna come back and work on it off stream. So, actually, don't tell me. So don't tell me. I think I'll come back and work on it off stream. But thank you guys for hanging out. We're late raiding into stream. Veg is, or unless it's like really quick to get all the endings, I might have one more bonus stream. If it's quick to get the endings, I can get a walkthrough. But anyway, Pie and Veg have set up like a late birthday stream for me because I wasn't able to celebrate my birthday last year because Veg's dad fucking exploded. But it's my birthday next month, so this is, I was told to consider it an appreciation stream, and I don't know what's going on. So I'm sorry we're late for that, but we're gonna raid on in. We're gonna raid on in right now. We're gonna be, it's good. I think the good raid message is Dame Dan Egg. So, if you're gonna raid in and see what the haps is, I don't know what they have planned. I'm very excited. I'm very scared. I'll see you there. If I don't see you there, I will see you, tomorrow morning. We're doing Enfield on this channel before raiding into somebody. We're not streaming, we're doing Enfield on this channel tomorrow morning. Then we're doing, Heaven's Word Sunday morning before raiding into Bingo. I might have one more bonus stream for Hatoful Boyfriend on Monday or Thursday. If I can get a walkthrough to get all of the endings, and then we see the super special bonus epilogue. If I can, like, get that on paper and figure out how to do that, we might have one more stream. But yeah, other than that, I will see you guys when I see you. Thank you very much. Nageki is best bird. Never forget it. Goodbye.